Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. And Road to Dallas, Ariana, great to see everyone coming in. Hit that thumbs up. JC, Barbara, Amanda. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to don't think I'm ignoring everyone. Coffee Bean, welcome. I'm going to do kind of like spurts, Sour, Kimberly. I'm going to do kind of like spurts of everybody coming in because, man, the replays are tragic. Welcome, Kimberly. Welcome. Nice to meet you. So what I'm going to do, the replays are absolutely horrendous. I'm not going to lie. It's just too much. I'll cut a sentence, then I'll say hi, cut a sentence, say hi. It's just too much. And I know that for, after what I do is I try to get all my daily chores, nightly chores done, get the dog situated, and then Sugar Bear's moving the tripod already. I like to then come on. I make sure all my stuff is done. I hate this eye look. It is dark and gloomy and depressing. Not quite what I was looking for. Dark Faith. Good evening, everyone. Pagan, great to see you as well. I did the dumbest thing earlier possible. So I put on my makeup after, I get out the shower. And I found this in one of my cleaning things. Thank you. It's kind of, I got a hair mask going, as they would say, me and my greasy hair. But I got out the shower, put on this Tatcha water cream here. Dewy skin cream. Just a heads up, you guys, if you have this, do this as like a going to sleep. I look so oily and greasy. So I took a tissue and went like that. And it stuck to my makeup. I looked like somebody had just, we're going to leave it at that. If you just notice, if I have white stuff all over me, little rolled stuff. So then the tissue got stuck, and then the Tatcha stuff started rolling down. And if you can see, it's just not, I used to use this during the winter, and this just is not a summer product for me. Look at this. So I am looking pretty rough, I must say. So I don't want to load on the powder. Stephanie, welcome. Dark, good evening, love. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up. It really helps our little channel. Brant, great to see you as well as always. So we're going to wait till everybody gets in here a tiny bit, and then we are going to do a giant recap of a little bit of everybody. I've got my notes over here as usual, and like I said, for those coming in, don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just going to kind of do it bit by bit but the replays, I watched one day, and it was like I'd say something, and then I'd cut my sentence. It was absolutely horrendous, so... Misha, good evening. Great to see everybody. Giselle. All right, guys, let's wait another couple seconds. I'm just drinking some ice water with good old lemon. I love ice water with lemon. It is absolutely refreshing. It kind of gives you that little bit of, flavor, but nothing sweet. My face is absolutely horrendous right now. I've been cutting brush in my yard. Dixie, welcome everyone coming in. Hit the thumbs up. It really helps her. Dixie, while we're on here waiting, you can see my lemons in there chilling. While we're waiting for everybody to come in, I've said this before, but I really want to, I know these cups can be very expensive. And I know Starbucks is expensive. I know everybody's still going through some stuff, going through some hard times. So, what you can do is, when you get your Starbucks, you take your reloadable card. I've said this before, but I know we're getting new traction. Plus, we're going to cover it, a lot tonight. So, I want to wait. Henrietta, thank you. I will get with you. Check out... First off, Henrietta, I wanted to iterate a little bit what was going on, but that is up to you. Yes, Amanda Dawn. It's great, and that's what I just want to cover a little. If, some people have it as a special treat, how you can get these cups for free. Thumbs up, guys. We got 30 in here, only 15 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Okay. Let's get to the Starbucks and then wait for a couple more people. And I want to iterate what is going on with Abigail, aka Henrietta. Most of you guys know Abigail is Henrietta. And yes, Brant, you can get these cups for free with purchases. So I'm going to iterate on that, and then we will discuss what is going on. So, when you get your Starbucks, again, I know not everybody's into this. Everybody listen, everybody for the replay. I know Starbucks is very expensive. If you do get it for a treat, if you're out and about, you just can't wait. You want to get you a little snack. And, you were like, okay, I'm starving, I'm ravenous, as some of our girls would say. And you just got to get something while you're out. Get a reloadable card, okay? Oh, yeah, welcome, love, welcome. Mustang, always great to see you. Check out Mustang Sandy's channel. I've really been enjoying your life story, your kind of story of your life. Always awesome to hear everybody's story. Okay, now, what you want to do is, now, your reloadable cards are always good. If you got $5, if you got 10, 15, if you are just getting a drink for that day, take your reloadable card. They are completely free. Take your reloadable card before you get your drink. Put on your $5, your $4, your $10, whatever you buy from Starbucks. I don't care if you guys are out and about and you're in a Target or in a kiosk store and you just simply get a 50-cent, 25-cent water. Put that change on there and it helps to build your points. Check out your Starbucks app. Again, none of this is sponsored. And keep it kawaii. Thank you, love. Thank you. Anything you buy, it doesn't matter if it's just things to take home, a little cookie here and there, a drink, a little lunchbox kit, merchandise. So, reload your card before you purchase anything, okay? Your card will keep your money on there. So there's days that I'm broke, days I'm like, no, Kaya, you're not using your bank card. You're using what you got on you. You're not wasting money on Starbucks today. So I'll look on my Starbucks card and I'll say, hey, I got $3.45. I'll make my drink work for that day. If I got a size down, now you guys know, again, another hack I do is the ventis. Light ice. Whatever you get, light ice or no ice. You can always take that home and add ice to it. The venti is basically, it gives you 2 drinks depending. I'm a light drinker. So what I do is I get a cold brew with 5 pumps of cinnamon dolce. I know that's a lot for everyone. 1 shot of espresso, cold foam on top, and cinnamon sugar sprinkle. I mix all that together, very light ice or no ice, depending if I'm going directly home. If I'm going directly home, I get no ice. I split that into one of my tumblers, and then I put their cup in the fridge for the next day. Sorry. So, what you do is, with your card, you can buy these cups. Now, I want to iterate that. What I found out is, Kelly, welcome. Welcome. Great to see everyone. Again, keep it kawaii. Oh, yeah. You take your Starbucks cup, or excuse me, your points. Sorry, the dogs threw me off. You take your Starbucks points on your reloadable card. Now, I found out at the kiosk stores that I cannot buy merchandise. It has to be one of their Pacific stores. Take your reloadable... Sugar Bear, come on now. Sorry, guys. They're wound tight. Take your reloadable card, and I think it's either 400, 500, or 600 points gets you a cup. Keep out for double points day. Double points day will help you get these cups quicker, you guys. I got a cup over here I'm going to show in our birthday freebie video. I got this completely free. I've been all year long going through, and welcome, Kelly, welcome. Simon and Sugar Bear are turned up right now. Just a heads up, guys. I got this cup, so all year long, guys. Hold on. go. I love you guys too. We just been outside. Calm it down. I got this cup 100% free. Now, you don't have to, sorry, it's a little dusty, guys. You don't have to get the plastic. You don't have to get moderate. Welcome. Moderate, we are just covering a couple things, and then we're going to get right into it. It's 400 points. Thank you, Kelly, for reiterating it. This is one of the, now this cup was regularly $19.95. Sorry, guys, we're glaring hard. It's got a nice lid here, and then it goes over, and then boom. If you put this, now you got to watch with some of these. Some are hard to fit in the card cup holders. That's why I got this one. But you don't have to get the ceramic. This is just a mermaid collection. I try to get things that I don't have. So, reload your card. Put your money on there. Even if you're getting ice water, it helps your little points. So, we are going to do a birthday yearly freebie. Check out my channel if you're new or haven't been around since then. I did a birthday freebie video a couple years ago, and it is all free things for your birthday. But this year's list is way bigger. I also did things that I don't have in my state that other you guys, most of the day you can eat completely free. You can get different things, but I have my little book and I have everything written down. Now, let's get on to what's going on with Henrietta, aka real name Abigail, and let's get into that, and then we will get into everything. We're going to do just a giant... Okay, yes, JC, get on it. Go watch my video whenever you have a chance, because some of these programs, guys, now Starbucks, I think it's like you only got to be like a couple weeks. Sephora, now I know Ulta, you have to be signed up. A lot of them you can sign up that week, them couple weeks, but a lot of them you have to be signed up. You guys, this year's Sephora birthday gifts are absolutely amazing. There is a little Laneige birthday kit that I showed that is amazing. So check out my video. I got a whole little slew of stuff over here. Bathroom Body Works. Check it out, and then we'll do this year's big video. Okay. Let's talk about, okay, Henrietta lore is Abigail. Abigail has been a very strong part of the community since, pretty much since I can remember, honestly. Princess Alyssa, thank you. Guys, coming in, I'm just going to do kind of like a shout out when everybody comes in, and that way it's not so broken up and choppy. Yes, JC, Red Robin is absolutely on the list, guys. Yes, Nothing But Bunk Cakes is on the list. And you guys, in my birthday video, I'm trying to talk fast. If you have anything that you guys know, please leave it in the comments. It really helps out. And things like this, if you guys are struggling, if you guys are having a hard time, if you guys have children, you could take them out the whole day, get them free stuff, get them things for your birthday. Grandmas, brothers, mothers, dads, cousins, boyfriends, girlfriends, whoever in between. It makes for an amazing... You guys, this past year, I couldn't even get to everything. I could not get to everything. Okay, Cat K, Princess Alyssa. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay, back to Henrietta, guys. Thumbs up coming in. It really helps our little channel. Hold on, the dogs are wilding out. Simon, I'm not picking you up. Get down. Get down, please. Get in your beds. You have clean blankets. So, Henrietta has fell upon some hard times, guys. Now, no pushiness, as always. I know everybody's going through something. I know there's a lot going on, you know, with what's going on in the world. I know everybody's still trying to get back on their feet. Everybody's still struggling. Check out Stories from the Internet, his community tab, and Henrietta, if I'm not wrong, or excuse me, correct me if I'm not wrong, I think it has a direct link, if I'm not mistaken. If Stories Monty has a direct link to the GoFundMe. Yeah, so every little bit helps. $1 or two, every little bit helps. Miriam, me oh my, Scott Stevens, my little ruthless tiger. Ruth, great to see everyone. Okay, Monty does. Okay, so Monty has things linked. Henrietta, you said it's the first video. Dixie, I don't know. Henrietta, is there a PayPal? Again, no pressure. I know everybody's going through stuff. $1, $2. I mean, I don't know how it works, but any little bit helps. I mean, that could be lunch for a day. Just anything, a loaf of bread. Oh, I just busted off my nail, literally. I went to touch. Okay, you have a PayPal. Amazing. So, again, every little bit helps. No pressure. Now, I want to speak on something else that I want to make abundant, and we'll get right into the video. Miriam. Henrietta is Abigail, and she has unfortunately felt on some very, very hard times. I don't want to get into all of it. I feel like I would rather, I'm going to talk to Henrietta tonight or tomorrow, depending how late we're on here. And, yes, okay. Henrietta, I don't want to iterate on anything until you, Henrietta is disabled and homeless. And Henrietta, if I'm not mistaken, okay, Henrietta says on her channel, there are videos explaining. Okay, amazing, amazing. Awesome, awesome. Mrs. Hellraiser, good evening. So I want to iterate one more thing, and then let's go ahead and get into it. So, I want to make things very, very abundant. This kind of goes into a little bit of what I just discussed with Henrietta, last week with Tyler, and what's the channel? Mods. Can somebody, Monroe to Dallas, are you still here, love? Can we get a plug on Henrietta's channel? I have been homeless too, Miriam. Yes, it is. I don't know how to link. Let me... Who's all in here? Bran, are you still in here, love? Can we hit Henrietta with the link, babe? If you're still in here. Okay, now listen, I just added a couple of you as a mod. No racism, homophobic, as long as you're good, baby, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Okay, listen, I just added a couple of you guys as a mod that have been with me for a while, that I talked to on the outs. No racism, homophobic, as long as anybody's welcome in here. I want to iterate that. Anyone is welcome. You guys did amazing when Nadia came in here. If that really was her, I don't know. Hold on, you guys. The dogs, I apologize for the tripod. As long as nobody is being mean to you guys. Sorry, guys. They're laying right on tripod. As long as it's not one of those days that I'm having a really bad day, everybody's welcome. You know the topics. We're not going to go on drama with other channels. That's not what we're going to do. No spamming, no drama with other channels. You guys completely know what I mean by that. Man, I look like a hot mess, literally. Hot mess express, baby. Now, let's get into one more thing like I was saying, and we will get right into this week's recap and what is shaken currently with the girls. The girls. So, I've had a couple people email me about posting things on my community tab. Okay? When I post Sephora, Bathroom Body Works, go get this deal, go get that deal. Thank you, Kelly. That is nothing commissioned to me. I do not make... Sephora has no idea who I am. Dollar General has no idea who I am. Bathroom Body Works has no idea who I am. Ulta, when I find free deals, when I find just quick little easy deals, it is stuff that I find. I know a lot of the shit that I show becomes expensive. When I say they're run deals, that means run. That doesn't mean it's my fault if you don't get the deal. That doesn't mean I'm trying to push products on you. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to sell you anything. That's not my hustle. I don't need anything from you guys. When they are run deals, thank you, Claire. Thank you. When they are run deals, it could be freebies. It could be like the Sephora thing I just showed. You guys, that's $12 worth of $49 worth of products. I don't make a damn dollar off that. I don't make a dollar. It is just a great deal that I find, and I'm like, you know what? I know makeup's expensive. Certain hair products are expensive. I don't get commission, or nobody says, Kaya, put this on your community tab and I'll pay you, or yada, yada, yada. None of that. I'm not trying to push anything. I really want to iterate that. Now, we do have some sponsorships coming up. I have a sponsorship with the ring light. I want to iterate this. I don't ever want to push anything on you guys. Thank you, Jackie. Welcome. I do not want to push anything on you. If it is a sponsorship, I am going to give you my 100% honest review. I am not a sellout. I did not start this channel to get free things. I get free things already, as you guys can tell. I did not start this channel to sell you guys things, to hustle you. That is not my demeanor. I don't know if you guys can tell. I struggle too. I know I show a lot of shit on here, and I stack it up, and then I just haul it all at once. But I love to coupon. I love to find deals. And if somebody's going to give me a free ring light, guys, the dogs have already looked at the string on the new one. This is the second ring light that I got. And look at the cord already. They have ruined it already. So, if somebody is willing to give me a free ring light and not take money out of my pocket, not take money out of you guys' pockets, why not? I, bust my tail on here. Some may not think so because, we do commentary reacts. Lindsay with an A, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Great video the other day with, talking about the foodie situation and the police. I really appreciated that. You do you. Welcome. Welcome everybody coming in. Coffee Bean, I think I said, but Hippie and Co, welcome. So, Sean Nova, welcome. So, I really want to iterate that. I am not here to sell you things. We do have sponsorships coming up. Again, if you guys like the product, amazing. It's not gonna hurt me either way. I was back in the same boat before we got it. Back in the same boat if you guys don't get it. But if somebody wants to give us a free ring light for our channel, I am balling on a budget, as I say. I have champagne taste on a beer budget. So if somebody wants to give us a ring light or whatever, we got a couple things coming up. I don't want to spoil. If somebody wants to help the channel, so be it. If there's things I can get duplicates of and get sponsorships and give back to you guys gifts, that helps me and it helps you. So I just want to iterate, I'm not trying to hustle you with anything. I've gotten a couple emails, like I said, please don't start trying to sell us things. I'm not trying to sell you anything. But if there's a run deal and it's free, or if I can save you guys money and me money too, let's do it. Okay, enough with the nonsense. Like I said, check out Henrietta, Abigail, check out her channel, and check out Lindsay with an A, Life of an Angel. Great to see you, darling. Great to see you. I am looking like a sweaty Betty, and this Tatcha water cream that I was using a while back, it has got me just looking crazy. Stock Mom, always great. Yeah, Stock Mom Sugar Bear is laying back under the tripod. Hit the thumbs up, guys. It really helps our little channel. We got 72 in here and 36 thumbs up. It's free, guys. Free little ways to help all your channels. Everybody's video that I watch, I hit them with a thumbs up, and it just helps them out, and it's just free ways. I'm not saying with me, with anybody. It really does. So, let's get into what is shaking with the girls, the girls, the girls. Yeah, Henrietta, I run 2 internets. I'm in the country, and I picked these beautiful flowers for us, and I didn't realize at night they close, but hopefully it's so hot, and hopefully they survive. So, welcome everybody coming in. Shenanigans, like I said, don't think I'm ignoring you. I watched a replay back one day and it was terrible. I'm going to do it in when people come in groups, that way it's not so crazy. So don't think I'm ignoring everybody. So, in the comments, who would we like to start out with? Foodie Beauty, you can just leave their initials. Foodie Beauty, Amber, LifeByJen, Shanny. Let's see. Foodie Beauty, Amber, LifeByJen, or Shanny. Who else shall we start out with? We've got 2 FBs, 2 FBs. We've got a Shanny. Thank you, Catherine. Welcome. Oh, Catherine, I am sweaty Betty. So we're looking like FB for the win. Okay. Now, another thing. Lost a couple subscribers last night. I go in Foodie Beauty's live streams. Yes, I do. I like to see what's going on. I like to chit chat. I like to... Brant does. Brant sees me in there. Brant goes in there. And yeah, I go in there and I talk and I'll say things. And it just all depends on what kind of vibe I'm in. If I'm in a, one of those vibes. Thank you, Giselle. I really appreciate it. Giselle, for the beautiful super sticker coming in tough. So, I was in there yesterday. Brant, you are amazing. When I seen you in there, I was like, okay. Now, some people get aggravated that I go into others' chats. It doesn't mean anything. We've discussed this, just like the parodies. Lindsay, I was trying to get her to say banished Beezers so bad yesterday for your video. I really was. She ended up saying my name, but I really was trying to get her to say the banished Beezers for you. I really, really was. So, I can go in there and shoot the shiznai. That doesn't mean somebody's my buddy. I'm talking about any channel. That doesn't mean I like to discuss things. I like to get questions asked. If she'll answer. She was ignoring me in the beginning, but she was starting to talk to me a little bit. I think that Foodie doesn't know how to take me sometimes. I think that this is another thing I got on my list that... sorry, guys. I am burning up. The mods were going hammer last night. So I got a couple things. So Annie P was stressed out. Marissa was saying that they neted sage. It seems to me that the hug box is... Sometimes Foodie gets annoyed, yes. But it seems to me that the mods get a little more razzle-dazzled. The mods get a little more razzle now, depending on what mood she's in. The mods get a little more razzle-dazzle than she does. They're like, this is ridiculous. You guys are so mean. We need to switch to members only. Now, I've said this before with any channel, even me sometimes. There are things that people say that are horrendous, yes. Do not tell somebody to go off a roof. That's mean, point blank period, with anybody. But if somebody is giving constructive criticism, asking real questions that are not mean, that don't have anything, mean in them, why? Why is that? Annie P was like, I am so stressed out. We need to... Yes, karate is... Brant, I agree. Karate... Welcome everybody coming in. I don't want to forget anyone, but like I said, watching these replays, thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. But the mods get more stressed out than she does sometimes. Sometimes she'll just be having a good old time, and then they're like, oh, we need to switch. We need to switch to members only. My thing is, ignore the people that are saying the horrendous comments. Again, I'm not saying the people that have constructive criticisms, that have real comments. But anything that goes anything against the grain with the mods, it's like you... Chantel's hair fibers, I was like, hey everybody, you know, in the chat. Chantel's hair fibers is like, Kaya's mean. I've gotten a little snarky on here, and I've tried to tone it down because I've got my own problems. But I think for the reaction and commentary channels in the community, I think I'm pretty much, now I get a little snarky sometimes, and I got my days, I'm not going to lie. And I do get fed up some days. But I think I'm one of the more tamer ones sometimes. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think I'm one of the little more nicer reactors commentary. I try to be respectful. I try to go in, just like the other day with French Fry Girl. I was in there and I was like, you know what? Hi, Kai Bear, welcome. I thought, you know what? I'm going to say hello to everybody. Now, I probably am not well liked, and that's all right, but, you know, I thought I seen some of you guys in there, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to say hello. So, yeah, you know, and if I'm not welcome somewhere, I'll exit my way out. If it's the person's stream and they say beat it, I'll beat it. But if I'm in there, you know, I'm going to try and be nice, be respectful, and so, yeah. Anyways, back to Foodie. Sorry. You guys know I get so, yeah, Mesha, and I try to be nice, and I did start out on a shitty foot with French Fry Girl. I'm not gonna lie to you. She probably hates me. I've heard throughout the grapevine she said I'm ghetto, and that's fine. I know not everybody's gonna like me. I know my taste, you know, what I wear is kind of quirky. It's kind of kiddie to some people. Some of the things I've said before, I know not everybody likes things that I like. I get that. You know, I get that. Dark, welcome, love. I get that. I wear a lot of, you know, different cheesy things, you know, that not everybody's into. Storm, welcome, love. But I know that I'm not for everybody. And that is, you know, French Fry Girl even iterated on this. That is why there's so many channels, so many different personalities. I know not everybody's going to like me and vice versa. But it would be nice to... it would be nice to be able for everybody to coexist and get along. Scott Stevens, right. We can be the spawn of Satan together. There's plenty of spawns of Satans to go around. You know what I mean? There's plenty of spawns of Satans. But yeah, see, and Kat said a perfect thing. Sugar P, welcome, love. Welcome. Sugar P was in there last night. And like I said, you know, it's okay. We're a community. We have to coexist. Do I like some things that people say about me? No. Does it hurt my feelings? Depending who it is. You know, some days I have better than other days. You guys have seen me get on here and have a bad day and lose my shit. Some days I have good days. Some days I have bad days. I've mentioned before, I suffer with depression, anxiety. I have PTSD. There's times I get on here and I will make a video and I'll erase it. I'm like, you know what? I am too crappy in a mood per se. Let's just erase it. I did a haul the other night. I told you of Ulta, that Ulta haul. And I was like, you know what? I'm just too grumpy and I'm not in it. Thank you, Shenanigans. Yes, thumbs up, everyone. So back to Foodie. So Foodie gets on here just a little bit ago. This is her second stream, if I'm not mistaken, if she's not on right now. Foodie was on earlier, and she is debating Tara. Welcome, love. Welcome. Foodie was on here earlier, and she is debating whether or not her and Pete should stay together and live together. Now, I said this before, honestly. I don't think that her and Pete... Mia, welcome, Love Tiger. Welcome. I love the Love Tiger symbols. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Yes, and I did get off on a bad foot with French Fry Girl. I can honestly say that. At the time, I was kind of getting to it with everybody, and this is no excuse. I want to iterate this. I'm not making an excuse for myself. I will take accountability. At the time, I was fighting with everybody. I had a really lot going on. And again, that's no excuse. It really isn't. It's not an excuse. Now, are there some things I seen in the background that I iterated on, and some of you little sneaky devils went over there, and that's fine. But when I know that there's some things shaking and I have the facts on it, just because your girl is not on certain things, I do my research out here. I do talk to people outside of YouTube. When I try to speak on things, I try to make sure I know the facts before I speak on them. Now, did some things get a little razzle-dazzle, excuse me, and a little bit misinterpreted? Yes. Welcome, Andy. Welcome, Star. Welcome, Tara. Was Huzzy my friend? Absolutely 100%. Did I make that video? And we're not gonna, I just want to clear all this as we're rolling. Huzzy was my friend. Rose was my friend. I did not think that making that video was going to create the storm that it did. Were they my friends? Did I consider them friends? 100%. I did. I had a lot going on at the time. And anyways, long story short, I really handled things poorly on the live stream, where I freaked out and I flipped out and I lost my shit and I was yelling at people, and I apologize for that. That is why some days you do not see me on here. If I get on here and I feel like I'm in one of those moods, I do not make a video. Because if I'm feeling some sort of way, that is going to get taken out on my videos, whoever I'm reacting to, and that is not fair to them. So I like to make videos. I like to stream with an open mind. I like to be in a good, clear headspace. And I still have a lot going on. Lou, welcome, welcome. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading, catching up on the comments. All right. My skin looks hideous. So, Foodie, yeah, Star, and everybody does. If somebody gets on here that you watch and they can paint a perfect picture every day, all day, that is amazing to me. Because your girl cannot do that. I am human. When I started this channel, you know why I started this channel? One, because I love it, you know, to interact with you guys. Kung Fu Jim, good evening. The one and only Kung Fu Jim in the house. I started this channel because, you know why? I was sick of watching people, and let me know if you guys feel this way, and we'll get back into Foodie. I was sick of watching these channels that showed these freaking beautiful houses, everything perfect, everything in place, their life is great. You know, they have one freaking Armani, and they've got their Gucci watch on, and you guys know I like stuff like that, but I don't have a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. I don't have an in-ground pool. I have a freaking nice little outside above ground pool. I started this channel because a lot of the channels, now more coming out, you know, as, you know, YouTube's kind of evolving. But I would find these channels and it's like, buy this. Oh, I use this product and I love this. And down below is my code. And I used to think, wow, they really like these products. And then I'd be like, wait a minute. They're only pushing these products because they're getting freaking sponsorships. They don't use freaking Pantene. They're not making bank and using Pantene. They're freaking using expensive shampoo. You know, they're pushing this. Oh, this is Maybelline. No, they're using freaking whatever. They're pushing these products. Alexandria Rodriguez, learning to be fearless. Perfect example. Alexandra Rodriguez, learning to be fearless. Perfect example. When Alexandria started her channel, she was relatable. She was up in, what was it, her mother's loft. It's kind of like how mine is, like a loft style. She would try on clothes and just normal stuff. You know, hey guys, check out the sports bra I got. It's made like this. And I'm a bigger girl. I'm a bigger girl, you know. So somebody said the other day, well, you wear a 1X and an extra large. Yes. You know what? I don't get on here and hide and cut my tags out of my clothes. The only reason why I cut my tags out of my clothes, if I do, if they're scratching me, or the other day I had one in my crack and the tag was itching my tail. I'm not trying to paint a picture of perfect because I know at least my life and nobody that I've came across is perfect. That is why when I started this channel, I want to show the ups, the downs, the in-betweens, and all the arounds. Because I'm a real person and I have real problems. I struggle day to day with everything I tell you guys I go through. I struggle day to day to day. Day to day. I wanted to go to my family's house for its Father's Day. I can't go out there sometimes because the holidays. What do holidays evaluate to some people that have problems, some people that have alcohol? They take a holiday, and that's an occasion for them to drink. So I know that if I see my mother on a holiday, everything's going to start out good, and then everything's going to trickle real quick. So, I didn't get to go see my family on Father's Day because I know that on the holidays, either it's going to be good or it's bad. And unfortunately, most of the time, it's bad. The holidays start out amazing. Wow, St. Simon's Island? That is awesome, Lou. That is so cool. Yes, Catherine. The other day, I was like, what is going on? Oh, this now is like hanging by a thread. The holidays are rough. My mom is struggling with alcoholism, as I've mentioned before. So, a lot of people, you know, holidays can go really good. But holidays also, people get excited. There's cocktails around, you know, whatever somebody's vice is, whether it be food, whether it be alcohol, whether it be substances. People want to celebrate. They see the holidays as a way to celebrate. Sometimes, like I said, it'll start out really good, and then, you know, people like to party in the holidays, and they're partying and have another drink, and then, you know, things go south really, really quick. Thank you, Shenanigans. And that's why things like this, you know, my grandma kind of got on my tail I think it was Easter. I was outside and I scratched the video. And my grandma said, don't put that up. And I had made a comment in the video and I said Easter was a real show. And I was outside and I was putting Easter eggs. I put treats in and they go hide and they find their little Easter eggs, the dogs. And I made a comment and I didn't think about when I said it. Well, I replayed the video back to my grandma before I was going to upload it. My grandma was pissed. She's like, don't put that up. Don't. And I was like, it's hard for me because I know that some of you guys struggle with things like this, and I want to know that you're not alone, and it also helps me to discuss this. Now, do I go to therapy? Yes, 100%. But it's nice to be able, let me reiterate this. It's not nice, I don't want to say that, because it's not nice that any of us have to go through this stuff. But I think it's comforting, I guess, to rephrase that, you know, we're all not alone. A lot of us have a different, excuse me, a lot of us have a different, whatever it is going on. I said this in my community tab today. Always keep an eye on the community tab, guys. But just, you know, we're all going through something. No matter what it may be, everybody has something popping. Stories, welcome. Ambinator, welcome, love, welcome. And I'm sorry to each and every one of you that have lost your fathers, honestly. Like, why I put in my community tab, I put Happy Mother's Day and Happy Father's Day. Because I've met my dad, that's a whole nother story time. You know, every time I talk to you guys, I come up with a new story time. And I still have my list from the other day. But anyways, maybe if we, oh, Widow, thank you, love. Thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. And things are coming together with that. Just a heads up, and then we'll get into it. So things seem to be, I haven't talked to Tyler's mother the last couple days. I did get those 2 stones on my community tab. Really cool. Check it out at the community tab if you haven't seen it. I got Tyler 2 stones, and then I got a really nice, it was on sale. It's like a grave wreath. Now, it's got a lot of pink in, but we're going to redo it. I'm going to strip all the pink blows out, take some of Jocelyn's mom. Welcome. And Widow, I truly, honestly appreciate that, and so will Tyler and his family, honestly. Anyways, so we are going to take apart this wreath, strip a lot of the pink out of it, and we're going to make it abundant for Tyler and make it nice to where it doesn't look so girly. But the price I got it at, you guys, oh no, looks like my phone. I don't know if it's the screen. MC's Life. Welcome. Hey, campers coming in. Check out stories from the internet. Mustang Sandy. Claudia, good evening. All right, let's rein it back in and let's get back to Foodles. It's so, I apologize, you guys. I know with these lives, I read you guys' comments and I apologize on the replay. I read everybody's comments, and then I get in my head, and it's like, okay, I've been wanting to tell them this, and then I get a little sidetracky, and then it's like I get completely off task, and then it's like 20 hours long because I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell them that, and I meant to tell them this so they don't take it wrong, and okay, back to Foodles, back to Foodles. Okay. So Foodie is debating whether or not that's where we left off. Foodie was debating should her and Pete's stay together. I want to do a poll in here. What do you guys think? And on the replay in the comments, what do you guys think? I think this was a bad idea from the get-go. If you guys have been watching me early in the game, I said it was a bad idea from the get-go. Foodie likes comfort. Them 2 linking back up was not a good idea. I feel like I get it. I totally get they're best friends. I agree. Or excuse me, I understand that. I understand that 100%. But they've also had a relationship. Thumbs up, everybody coming in. It really helps us out. I think that when you have your ex, you split for a reason. They split for a reason. You have to keep that in mind. Even Argotti, welcome, love. Welcome, everybody coming in. I agree, Widow. I agree. It is a comfort zone. And I'm a creature of habit. I'm not going to lie. I am a creature of habit myself. Of course, nobody wants to be alone. Of course, nobody wants to be in an uncomfortable position. Nobody wants to be lonely. Lee, always great to see you. Great to see you, Lee. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. I am 100%, I can say this, and it's one of my week. I am a creature of habit. I do not like change. I'm a Sagittarius. Change, we like to venture, we like to adventure, we like to travel, but we don't like big change in our life. We like good change, and we get used to change, but in the beginning, change is scary for us. We like things regular, we like to be comfortable, we like to stay, regular. I don't know about you guys that are Sagittarius, or just any sign, honestly. Everybody doesn't want to wonder what their next move is, wonder what their Brant. I've been with some Cancers before. That's interesting. I've been with Cancers before. We have a lot, Brant. Cancers and Sagittarius have a lot of common things. They are both very independent signs. Anyways, back to it. So, nobody wants to be, Catherine, welcome, love, welcome. Nobody wants to be lonely. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Nobody, wants to be, what's my next move? What am I going to do? Nobody wants to feel like that. Everybody wants to feel love. And Pete can say this all he wants. Everybody wants to feel loved. I don't care who you are. It could be loved by your dog, loved by your cat, loved by your best friend, loved by your partner, loved by your husband, loved by your family. Everybody wants to have some kind of love. I don't know. I've never met anybody that hasn't. Welcome everybody coming in. Misty. Welcome Sherry. Welcome lurkers out there. I see Courage. Welcome. Good evening. Welcome, little lurkers. I see we've got some lurkers lurking too out here on the streets. Lurkers, silent viewers, great to have you. Hit the thumbs up. But anyways, I don't care what Pete says. Pete's like, I don't want anybody, and I don't want anybody. I want to be alone. I don't need a girlfriend. Okay, cool. I get it. Not everybody has to be with somebody. I completely get that. I think when you're going through something, I think sometimes being with somebody can be a double-edged sword. It can be good, excuse me, but it can be bad. Because if you're going through something, you might be short, just like Foodie, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm guilty of this myself. If I'm aggravated, I will snap at people sometimes. You've seen me get on here and do it. If I'm in a bad mood and people I'm like, yeah, stop, leave me alone, block them. I'm guilty of it. If I'm in an aggravated mood and people are poking the bear's gonna freaking freak out. Some people can handle that more than others. Some people can't. But like I said, I don't care who you are, you like to have somebody, whether it's the comfort of your dog, your cat, your hamster, your guinea pig. It's great to have just something or someone. I've been down and out in the dumps, if I've told you guys. Really, truly have. I have been down and out in the dumps. I've mentioned my friend Little. I usually come across Little when I was always going through something. Little was going through something. I was going through something. There was a time I found my friend Little, and I had no electric. I was battling, the midst of my addiction. My friend Little was going through school. She, was barely making ends meet because she had all her hours in school, so she didn't have time to work. And we linked back up, and me and Little would always lose track of each other. Just like now, she called the other day. And it's like always we link back up and it's like, boom, we never left each other. Do you guys ever have friends like that? You lose touch for a couple months or a year, and then you talk to them, and it's like, wow, you never missed a beat. You never, you never stop talking. You know that person's got your back. You haven't talked to them for, the last year or so be or couple months. But you know deep down inside, you know that person's trueness. You know that person's got your back. You know that person has your, best intentions at heart and vice versa. You know you can call that person at any given time and, say, hey, I'm on the way, or, wire me $20 or vice versa. I'm going through some times, or hey, it was a bad week. Paycheck was short this week. Can you spot me a 20 till next week? Or, whatever the case may be. You guys catch my drift. But, so back to, I'm all over the place. I'm just going to warn you. I drank half of one of them damn Monster cotton candies, and I'm like, so, I think that when you break up with somebody, you break up obviously for a reason. I think that they should have now. I'm saying yes, if that's your best friend, awesome sauce. Awesome, awesome. But I do not think they should have linked back up to move in together. I think that Pete's was her go-to when her and BB broke up. I think that it was a terrible idea. You cannot tell me, I don't think Pete is still in love with her, but it's got to be hard living with somebody that you've been in relations with, you've had relations with, you've been with for a long time. That's got to be a bit awkward. I don't care who you are, that's got to be a bit awkward. And for me, it would be awkward sitting with an ex-boyfriend beside a new boyfriend and being like, oh, we're about to go play in the jungle, if you catch my drift. I'll talk to you later. Toodaloo, go to your room. I don't think I could do that. I genuinely don't think I could do that. I don't. I think, even if the person's not into the other person, it's a respect factor. It's a respect factor. Just like back a while ago, if you guys remember the stream where she was talking about Nadar and she was discussing their interactions per se, physical interactions for YouTube's sake. I don't think I could do that with my ex-dude sitting there and talking about my new dude. I agree, Tara. I agree. All these friends, what do you guys think too while you guys are on here? What do you think about Shannon, her ex-friend Shannon, that used to talk mad shiznai about her, and Shannon's now back in the picture? What do you guys think of that? What do you think about that? Do you think that it's just two friends falling out and, awesome? Or do you think that, I see, okay, Mustang says negative Ghost Rider. Kung Fu Gym. Thank you, Lee. It's kind of like, I've got to I use this hair oil. I've showed it in my Ulta haul. It's that, I forget what brand it is. Yeah, somebody's like, her hair is disgusting. She is just as disgusting as Chantel. Her hair is greasy. Well, boo, holler at your girl with my hair mask because that's why it looks a little greasy sometimes, but all right. It's funny, these people that, it's always the people that have no, and I know some of you guys don't use thumbnail pictures, but it's always the people that say the gnarliest shit that have no pictures that I'm like, let's see your picture there, pumpkin pie. Let's see your picture there. You want to talk mad shit, but you got no picture. And I understand some of you guys don't have pictures for, your job's sake, or you just don't simply want to put yourself out here, and I get it. But it's always the people that want to talk smack that have no pictures, Oh, she's disgusting. Well, you wear an extra large and a 1X. Yeah, I do. I'm not Alexandria Rodriguez on here cutting my tail. Well, you guys, this is a size 5. I don't give a shit. Just like the other day, somebody's like, look at all the shit you eat. Look at all the junk you eat. Look at all the drinks you drink. Look at all the pop. Yes. Do you know what I just did? I did my laundry. I went outside. I trimmed the hedges. I trimmed the trees. I trimmed the bushes. You can, how many times? Can we get it in the chat? You can have treats in moderation. You know why Kaya can have treats? Because Kaya, Fit and Curvy, welcome, love. Welcome, everybody coming in. You can have treats, and you can have little snackaroos and snacky poos if you're moving around. Now, I've said this before. Am I the skinniest tool out here? No. No, I'm not the skinniest tool in the shed. I don't know why you can't see the likes. Maybe, I don't know if once the video's over, I will, I don't know, guys. I'll have to check it out. Yes, always trim your bushes. Guys, this is, yeah, maybe it'll come, I don't know, maybe once I turn it off, it'll show the likes. Okay, so back to the notes here. But anyways, I don't think these two should, I think it's a bad idea. I think that Pete is, none of us are getting any younger out here. Yes, and always trim your hedges, trim your bushes. Nobody likes a fuzzy bush. Nobody is getting any younger out here. Nobody is. Nobody is. I think it is. Now, again, if Pete does want to be by himself, genuinely awesome. Good for Pete. I don't like being by myself. That's just me. I like to at least have, you know, a buddy, a friend. If I'm not with somebody at the time, I like to have a road dog. That's just me. I don't know if it's the Sagittarius in me, but I've always liked to have a road dog. I like to have somebody. That's just me. I used to live with my friend Little and her husband. Now they're married. I was the third wheel, and I was fine with that. You know, we'd all sit and watch movies or play games and off to the basement. I was the girl in the basement. For many, many years, I was there like, it was like I was their daughter, we would joke. I was their kid in the basement. I'd be down there in my little depressed dungeon, and they'd be like, Kaya, time for dinner, you know. Kaya, want to come play a game with us? Kaya, we're ordering pizza. Do you want to hang out? You know, one year I was so sad, down and out, and I'll never forget this. I was literally down in the basement, in my basement, just like, it was my birthday. Like, I was so down and out. I was like, man, I just messed up one of my apartments. Like, I just screwed everything up. My life is a disaster. And they were like, get up here. And I'm like, yeah. And it was my birthday. Yeah, me, oh my, sorry, I used the word raw talk. But, anyways, it was my birthday. And I was like, man, screw it. You know, it's about 7 o'clock at night. My birthday's in December. The state I lived in, you know, it was winter. I was like, it's shitty outside. It's snowy. Whatever. It's just another day. So they yelled out in the basement. Like I said, they were both going to school at the time, so money was really short. And they were like, get up here. And I was like, all right, whatever, whatever. I get up there. They've got this beautiful Hello Kitty cake. They've got this really cool little plaid hat and scarf set. They've got me like this picture book, which I'll have to show you guys. I was on the phone with her the other night. And anyways, they made me like this little party. And then a couple people, you know, we lived in the hood. Anyways, all of our apartment complex, you know, was younger and older. And everybody was friends, basically, in this apartment complex. You know, it was just, everybody was just, we all kicked it. We'd be out in the front yard in the common area. It had a giant yard, and we'd be barbecuing, and, you know, somebody would buy a bottle, like, oh, get your cup, or I just bought a case of beer, or some wine coolers, grab one. You know, it was just a cool little neighborhood, but it was in the hood, and it was ghetto fabulous, as they say. But anyways, so a couple people from the apartment complex came over. You know, we had a couple drinks, ate this cake, and it ended up being a cool little night. But what I was getting to is they didn't have to do that for me. You know, they took what little bit of money they had, got that cake, got some snacks, scavenged up me a really cool picture book, the little hat and little scarf. And I told Little the other day, I said, man, You have tremendously and vice versa. Colorful Gecko, welcome, love. Welcome. Um, Little and me always found each other in a time of need. And, whatever you may believe in, God, the universe, I don't like to get into stuff on here because, I know that's touchy, but whatever you may believe in, that put us together. When me and Little needed each other, and that's kind of what I'm getting to with Foodie and Pete's. Okay, it's cool that they found each other and linked back up after the BB situation, but it sounded like now Pete's just like when I broke away from Little and her husband. They were sad. They moved and they was like, yo, come with us. And I was like, no. And they literally like got pissed off at me. They're like, dude, you're like a part of our family. Like, we are like sad and shit. Like, even her husband was like, dude, you've like became one of my best friends. I'm kind of sad you're leaving us. You're our Kaya in the basement. And I said, you know what? You guys have been nothing but good to me, but I feel like I'm a burden to you. It is time for me to move on. It is time for me to spread... Sorry, guys, my nose keeps itching. It is time for me to go. I didn't want to leave them. I knew that, I could go with them, but I was so far stuck in a rut. I know this probably ain't making sense to some of you guys. I'm about to bring it together here in a minute. But anyways, I was so far down in a rut like Pete's. I didn't give a shit about nothing. I stayed down in that basement. I was starting high and shit. They hated that. They weren't into that. That was not their forte. They messed with the Chibas, but they didn't mess with anything else. I was kind of dibbling and dabbling in it, and they could see that, and I knew that. When somebody's 10 sheets to the wind... if you got to go upstairs to use the bathroom, we had one bathroom and it was like a townhouse. It was like Foodie's. It was a townhouse, and I had the basement. I knew they knew what I was doing. When you're and it's not the Chivas, people know that, especially people who've been around. Alici, welcome, love, welcome. But here's what I'm getting to where this collaborates with Pete's. When you are so far down and out, comfortability becomes a thing. And I even told this little the other night. I said, thank you. I was kind of an ass at the end. I said I wasn't caring. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to. I would help out with stuff, of course. I would clean the bathroom and, but I wasn't picking up my end as much as I should have back then. And that's why I knew that if I went with them, I wasn't going to get out of my comfort zone. I wasn't going to get out of, I'm being the third wheel here. I know they got my back if shit's tough. I knew I had them to lean on. I had to step back out of my zone to improve myself. Like I said, they didn't kick me out. They're kind of like pissed that I didn't go with them. They're like, you're leaving us, bullshit. I'm like, no, I'm leaving you because I'm losing myself here. And I know you guys got my back, and I can't lean on you. That's not fair. You guys are the same age as me. You're going to school. I need to get, shit going again. And, I need to contain myself, I think that, I think it's time. I think that you can see, just like the other night when I made the video where it discussed about somebody making, get out of here, Pete's, we don't want to talk about nerdy things. When she busted out laughing, that just showed me, when she read that, it just showed me that it's time. When you live with somebody, or you've had a bad breakup, or you and your friend get in a fight, and you can just kind of feel that friction. You can kind of feel, I agree, Ambinator. I agree. And I think that is where the edibles are coming into play. I've said this a million times. Sorry if I look like I'm reading you guys' comments. That's why I'm looking like I'm staring into space. But the edibles are self-medication. Lindsay, I said the same thing. Yeah, I could not... I just, that had, sorry guys, you know when your, nose is like itchy? But, it's time. You can feel that friction in between them. It is time, you guys. It is time for Pete to be the beautiful butterfly that he is and spread his wings and fly. It's time. And I know I use that phrase all the time, but I do like that phrase. Spread your wings and go. Just like I had to go with Sarah. Shit. Sorry. Because my friend's name's Sarah. Well, doesn't mess that up. But just like I had to leave little Brant, I love you, buddy. Good night. Get some rest, buddy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Have a great night, Brant, and thank you, as always. Great to see you. Anyways, just like I had to leave with them, I think that and maybe Pete's right now has it stuck in his head that he doesn't want to be with anybody. But once he gets out and about, maybe he'll be like, yeah, I do want somebody. Cass, welcome, love. Or maybe it's him being respectful and saying that to just be respectful to her. Maybe he does. Now think about it. What's the what's the girl that he talks to? What is it, guys? The One Bay. Stories, are you still in here? What's all that they, yeah, Winnebay. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Shenanigans. If Pete did want to be alone, why would he talk to Winnebay? I definitely think that, you know, when people just say, I don't want nobody, I'm fine being alone. And you know they're just saying that sometimes just to say it. They're just saying that to, you know, I don't want to be with anybody, or I'm cool by myself. Being with somebody creates more problems. Claudia, I noticed that too. She keeps asking where is Death Valley too. And I know, right, Death Valley is with Fedora, is where Death Valley is. Death Valley's actually pretty nice, believe it or not. I've always, anytime I've been around Death Valley, I don't want to say he or she, but Scott Stevens and MC know that Death Valley is never, you know, I've never had any problems with Widow. I agree. Everybody wants somebody. I agree. Okay, Mustang, I didn't know, but I know that I see Death Valley when I'm in fedoras once in a blue canoe. Yeah, Death Valley has always been kind to me, but she's keeps, there's two, I think it was last night and tonight, she keeps saying, no, Shenanigans. I think that was a troll. I kept seeing that last night. I think that Marty Funkhauser is, there was a new name last night that was saying Marty Funkhauser was the brother, and they kept talking about the passed away parakeets. I think that's just a troll. I think that is just somebody trolling Shenanigans. I kept seeing that too. I think that was just a big game. At the end of the street or at the end of the chat, I am Dee Dee. Great to see you, love. Yeah, I think they were trolling. And you know what? I really don't like talking. I almost yelled at that person last night, but I was like, this ain't my stream to do it. I don't like joking about passing. I don't care. Like the parakeets, if somebody's parakeet actually passed, you know, I'm sorry to hear that. But the passing of animals and the passing of people, I don't think that's a joke. I don't think that's a joke, and I don't like that. That's not something to troll about. And now, what if just per se this Marty account, I forget what the account that was talking about Marty. What if somebody would pass? Now this person's called Wolf, and nobody's gonna believe them. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Amanda Dawn. Cat, I agree. Yes, Shenanigans, and that's what I thought of. I thought, how inconsiderate after the Mike gentleman passing honestly, and now, you know, you're talking about parakeets, and I apologize. If somebody's parakeet passed honestly, you know, I'm sorry, but I do feel like that account was, sorry guys, I'm looking around for a lip gloss. My lips are dry, and I got 3,000 lip glosses around here and can't find a one. But, anyways, passing about anything is not my cup of tea. Yeah, JC, Death Valley has always been nice to me. Melissa, welcome. Great to see you. Okay, so off this subject, but I just, wanted to cover the Pete's, and then let's move on with the weight loss and the eating. I think they need a split. Straight up, in the topic on that part, I think that Pete's needs to move on with his life. It's nice of her, to say she's worried about him, and, that can be a burden on somebody. If Chantel, and let's just say if she genuinely is, worried for Pete's, it's toxic. Foodie needs to worry about Foodie. Straight up, point blank period, as our girl Amber would say, Foodie needs to worry about Foodie. I think that, I think she needs to worry about Foodie. I think they need to break ways. I think Pete's needs to move on with his life, and I think they can definitely still be friends, but close that chapter. Widow, I am sorry to hear that, love. And yeah, that's why I say, man, that's why people don't understand in the chat, joking about passing, that people don't understand what somebody is going through. And it's like when people say shit like that, and it's like, hello, you don't know what somebody else is going through in the chat. And this person was like, oh, Marty Funkhauser and stuff. It's like, what? Just like you said, maybe when somebody brings up passing, that makes you think about your husband, and it's a trigger, and people don't understand that. I don't like the joking of drugs. I like the joking of alcohol. As you guys know, I don't like the joking of animals passing. Kelly, I am sorry to hear that, love, but yeah, there's just topics. We've got so much other things to joke about on here that is the last thing. Those are the last things that we need to joke about. There's plenty of other shit. As Lindsay said, in your stream, we don't need a 3-4 hour video to joke about stuff. There's so many other things that we can joke about that, I don't like, a lot of people... my comments will get held back. And, I don't like the, Alice, is it Alice? Thank you so much. Cook's Island for 3 weeks, no Wi-Fi. Yes, we are going to get to Shanny and Rev after we clear up Foodie here in a second. So let's go ahead. Thank you. Is it Alice or Alice? Thank you so much. So, Foodie orders Wendy's tonight. Okay? Now, she did her weigh-in. She is, what was it, if I'm not mistaken? Was it 344? I said this last week, you guys. Didn't I say that I feel like she was going to start to plateau? I said this. As you take medications, no matter what it is, your body becomes adjusted to it. Okay, it was 348. Thank you, Ambinator. It doesn't matter what kind of medicine you're on, your body, okay, 344. That's what I thought. 344, okay. No matter what kind of medicine you are on, it's 344, guys. Just a heads up, 344. No matter what, your body gets used to medications. Whether it be a pill, a shot, whatever the case may be, your body gets used to it. We've said that before. When she stopped getting her medicine a couple weeks ago, oh, you're good, Aminator. You're fine. I wasn't for sure. I'd watched it, but, we're going to get to what's going on with Jen too. Yeah, we're going to get to, we're going to get to that too. So, just like I said, Anything. Yes, Catherine B. Even Tylenol. You can get used to any kind of medication if you take it. Like she said the other day, she's not taking her estrogen that we covered. She asked the chat, should I take my estrogen? I'm pretty sure the chat doesn't have your medical records, that you should not be asking them if you or should take your medicine in the chat. They're not your medical doctor. They're not your medical practitioner. They are not. They're not. So what I think is, when the medicine started kicking in, it was fresh, it was new to her body. I told you guys I have a friend that is on something like this, and I also had a friend that was a couple that they were on like a weight loss pill. They said when they first started it, the weight was flying off tremendously. It was flying off tremendously. Ashley, welcome, love. Great to see you. When you start something, of course your body's going to take off because it's not used to this medication. It's not used to this foreign substance that is now in your body. Then as the longer you get, you know, your body gets used to it. It meshes with the chemicals in your body and you start to get used to it. Now it's like we're not losing weight, we're starting to gain weight. We're eating all these edibles, which therefore is giving us the munchies. It is combating, it is going against the grain of the shot. So now we are to the point where Looney Bin, welcome, love. Looney Bin, perfect example. She hasn't been ripping and roaring with Nadar. That's another thing. She was going over to Nadar's. She probably wasn't eating. I don't know. Allegedly, she might have been doing other things allegedly. I don't know. These are not facts. Just a heads up. Everything is different. We're back at home. We're chilling. Now, she did go on a walk the other day and yesterday, but we're back to square one today. It seems like she's back in sad mode. She's back in edible mode, and she's eating. I don't think, I want to say it. I agree, JC. I don't think the Nadar situation is over. I agree. I think that Nadar is, these are just my opinions. These are not packs. These are not packs, guys. Vulgar, welcome, love. Great to see you. I say my opinion. This is only my opinion. I think that he is going to get, Misha, code words, love. Code words. Playing with the angels, we'll say. Code words, guys. I don't mind if you talk. Code words, remember. Because we're going to, sorry, guys. I was like, something got in my eye. Code words, guys. Remember, code words. I agree, Mustang, 100%. The Nadar situation is on Nadar's time. It is on Nadar's turf. It is on Nadar's time. When he wants to hang out, he is going to call her. He is going to say, hey, what are you doing? Missed you. Come on over. Come on over. And I think she's going to say, yes. Yes. Dre, welcome, love. Great to always see you. Now, here's the problem that I've stated with the walks before. You cannot go for a walk and it be, and I want to iterate this. I think that her going on a walk is fan-freaking-tastic. I think it's amazing. I think her going on a walk is freaking awesome. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 15 minutes. It's better than nothing. Jeff, great to see you. Great to see you. I agree, Jeff, 100%. It's going to be on Nadar's terms, and Nadar is going to say it's over when it is over. Little Aussie, always great to see you. I don't think this Nadar situation is over by far. Now, I think the ball's in his court, like I just said, but I think he is the gatekeeper to the show. He will say it's over when he wants. Now, I've also said this before. I think he had one hell of a thunderstorm, that's not used to the internet, that's not used to things like this. He wasn't ready for that. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't have been ready for that. Can you imagine dating somebody and meeting them, and now all of a sudden your phone's blowing up. I don't know if he's got a tablet or a laptop or whatever. Your devices are going crazy. You've got all these people coming at you. Hey, why are you dating so-and-so? Well, what's your past like? And, he got caught up in a storm. Thank you, Aminator. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. Yes, Widow. He definitely got caught up in some shit that he was not ready for. Sandra, welcome. Always great to see you. I'm going to be honest. If a lot of people have speculated, this is just my opinion. Again, these are not facts. What if Nadar was the one that called the federales, per se? What if he's like, okay, you got all this coming my way and all this static coming my way. I got one for you. Here's a little payback for you. Never know. Never know. Never know. Yes, Kat. So, now that let's get on to basically what Kat was just talking about, let's get into our eating part. So she orders Wendy's, she gets a sandwich, she gets chili cheese nachos, a Frosty, and it was either a chicken sandwich or a burger. Eats that. I mean, with you guys, within minutes. It might have been 20, 25, 30 minutes. She was ready for a bagel, was talking about wanting, what I think she said, I just want to lay in my bed and eat chocolate, if I'm not mistaken. Catherine, I wondered that too. If they went there, they said, what is her name at the door? Mia, welcome. Exactly. Vulgar, I just popped one off. I went like that and put my hand. Yeah, she wanted a brownie. She mentioned just wanting to sit in the bed and eat chocolate. She said I should have got a Twisty Misty. And I'm like, damn, dude, you just had a Frosty. Kristen, welcome, love. You just had a Frosty. Like, shit, a canoe. You guys know I love, my sweets and my, stuff. Uncle Buck's Quarter, welcome, love. Welcome. I love the movie Uncle Buck. If you guys have not seen it, off topic, Uncle Buck is by far one of my ultimate favorite movies. Uncle Buck, I seen your name the other day, and Uncle Buck, it was the federales, love. We covered it. The property manager showed up or emailed or something, but the federales showed up. She mentioned it. Yeah, the federales did show up. Yeah, Uncle Buck, I absolutely love your name. Uncle Buck is one of my ultimate favorite movies ever. I love John Candy. Absolutely amazing. If I'm not mistaken, you guys, didn't she say the property manager showed up earlier? I know that she said they emailed her. You know what I was thinking too, guys? Off topic. Remember a while ago when the door was knocking a couple weeks ago, and she wouldn't answer? Now, remember, when the door was knocking a couple weeks ago, that is when she started hauling ass to want to clean up. So was she getting emails from the property? And was that them knocking on the door trying to get a hold of her this whole time? I don't know. Yes, John Candy was an amazing actor. Uncle Buck was one of my absolute... When he's making the big pancake in the kitchen, he's like, you guys hungry? What was the boyfriend's name? I love when he puts the quarter down and he's like, here, go downtown and have that note off. Yes, amazing movie. Yes. Yes, the uncle boyfriend's name was Bug. Yeah, remember the car he had that backfired? Anybody that hasn't seen Uncle Buck, it is just you know what, guys? I love, not to get off topic, the old school movies are, I love them so much better than, yes, Looney Bin. Yes, the moly moly. The old school movies had so much just heart to them. They had so much just more of a plot. It wasn't psh, 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 psh. I mean, don't get me wrong. Theatrics and stuff like that is great. Shenanigans, thank you, love. Thank you as always, and great to see you. Yeah, anybody, if it's too late, I know I got in a little bit late. I was doing some cleaning, doing some yard work. Yes, the bat scene, Lindsay. The bat. I mean, so many great movies. Yeah, guys. Oh, Beetlejuice is one of my all-time. I just got a Beetlejuice. Check out my Hot Topic haul if you haven't. I just got 2 Beetlejuice tank tops. Yes, Amanda Dawn. Totally a different time back then. It was like us as kids. I don't know how old most of you guys are. I think for my analytics, we're all pretty much around you know, we're not too far apart of each other. 30s, 40s to 50s, 60s, all in between. You know, we were told to go play. I would get a bucket. I would go scoop some rocks at the creek. I would sidewalk chalk. Remember the skip it thing that would go around your ankle and you'd skip it? Um, you know, oh yes, The Goonies, another one. Home Alone, always awesome. Man, I still watch Home Alone. You keep the change, you filthy animal. I love that, man. I was going to put that, remember when somebody was messing with my car? I was going to put that on replay and put it at the window, like, with the phrase, like, keep the change, you filthy animal. I had a pager, you guys. That'll show my age. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's these flowers or my allergies, but you know when just the tip, like, my nose isn't running, it's just like, sometimes flowers mess with me a lot. See, Dee Dee, I don't think, I don't think that they got an eviction notice. I don't. I don't think they got one yet. Yes, no social media, I agree. I had a pager. I don't know if any of you guys used to have a pager. Um, you know what's weird, you guys? All my ex-boyfriends have passed. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. A majority of the people that I used to date, unfortunately, are passed. But I had an ex-boyfriend, and his nickname was Shorty. Sorry, guys. Shorty had a job, and Shorty saved up to get me, you know, the pagers that were fancy, the side one. Shorty had like the clear green one, and I had the clear blue one, and we switched like our pieces to make like our like pagers like clear blue and clear green, and we thought we was everything. But anyways, you know how people would page each other, and like A would be like letter, you know, you type in 1, that would be AB, and you do like codes. But yeah, like we would type out things, codes, and like it would just be like hello, or you know, we were like 15, 16, like silly shit, like good night, you know, see you tomorrow. But yeah, I thought we were everything with our pagers. Like Shorty got me that pager. I think it was like, I'm not even, I think I even remember, I think it was like 119 I think it was like $119, and we were unstoppable. We switched our little parts and pieces, and like I said, one of us had clear green and one of us had clear blue, and we mixed it all in together. Yes, I think social media has helped in some ways, but I think other ways that I was talking. Hold on, no. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Sugar Bear, there is way too much love going on to be under the desk. Hold on, guys. Hold on, PD. Look at P. You guys, I got 2 shopping bags. I got 2 Victoria's Secret leggings that I need to return that are too small down here in a bag. And, Pete's trying, P. Sugar Bear, say hello to your friends. Sugar Bear. Look, you guys, I tell you, this dog is smart. You guys, when I say hello to your friends, Hey, Pete. Hello, Pete. Sugar Bear. Say hello to your friends, buddy. Oh, she's grumpy. She's being grumpy. I'm not going to kiss your lips. Who knows what you've been eating in the yard? Say, I have cute little fluffy ears. Little fluffy ears. Oh, say, don't touch my ears, Mom. All right, little love bug. Come on, P. Thank you very much, kindly, ma'am. Thank you. Good job, P. Good job, P. Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't want to pull an FB. I had to make sure my little skirt was over my little leggies. Okay, back, let me rein it in. See how easy, I know people are like, Kaya is annoying as shit. She gets off task like a son of a gun. And I do, I am not going to lie. Shook, I love you, buddy, but you can't fit under there. There's too much brewing. Anyways, okay. So, back at hand so we can roll on, because we got so much to cover. Let me rein it back in, you guys. So anyway, so she goes down and has a bagel, if I'm not mistaken. You guys, I'm like, shh, a brick. I literally like, damn, dude, it's like, and I'm not being mean when I say this. I'm like, did the Wendy's have time to digest? Honestly, like, I'm not being, yes, blew the fupa back, blew. Yeah. Underoos on stat, underoos on stat, tense on stat. But, anyways, I just, Catherine, sorry, you guys, Sugar's over here moving the tripod, but, I'm not, honestly, I've never seen, no, JC, not at all, unfortunately. She said she wanted to stay in the bed and eat chocolate. Yes, Mia, when, the other day when she's like, I don't know how the toilet's getting clogged, and Pete was like, that look he gave, sorry guys, I am like, whoa. That look he gave her the other day when she was like, I don't know how the toilet's getting clogged. When he looked at her and said that, I was like, he knows how the toilet's getting clogged. So she says earlier that there is a mansion, and it's 5,000, an old school mansion, and it's got a tennis court, etc., and it's $5,000. You guys, how much money is Foodie? Yeah, Lindsay, that threw me. I was going to discuss that the other day, and I was like, that is a lot to, I got this little one over here, Lou, but it's just garbage. I'm not going to lie to you. Look, you can, like, how much money is Foodie making, honestly? Like, her views are going down. Is Foodie, honestly, and I'm not, like, trying to be in anybody's pockets, but I'm like, damn, is she making enough to be able to afford? First off, I don't give a flying naive. I'm not paying $5,000 a month for anywhere. You can kiss, tell. That is a mortgage, campers. Oh, Coffee Bean, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, Grumble Bunny, welcome, love. I would not in no way in flying. I don't even care if I had the money. Sugar Pea, I've heard about that before. Was it you telling me about that fan, that Arctic Breeze fan? I might have to check into that. You guys, I don't care how much money that I had. There is no way in hell I'm paying $5,000. I don't give a shit. That is a freaking mortgage. Exactly, Dre. Okay, Sugar Pea. Yeah, I was like, I've heard that before about the Arctic fan. Yeah, Looney Bin. I'm like, how much is she making? $5,000 a month? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. No. That's a mortgage. That's a mortgage. So yeah, guys, so anyways, to wrap Foodie up, we've got a lot to cover and go ahead and move on. So she's seeming like she's down and out, and yeah, exactly. That ain't even, that's an outrageous mortgage. Um Stock Mom, I believe that also. I believe that also. You guys, it's really hard to get loans right now, especially with what is going on in the world. They know people aren't working. I don't know, you know, obviously I don't make much on here, just let's be honest, but I would think it maybe, you know, unless you're like the Ace family or, you know, Logan Paul or somebody that's got a nice nest egg, which, you know, people like that obviously don't need a loan, but you know, per se, somebody like Jacqueline Hill or somebody that's going to get a business loan, they're going to want collateral. And it's like, I don't think Foodie has that fat down payment. She doesn't have any collateral. Um, I think, you know, unless you're making a lot, and you can prove that, I don't think that YouTube is, they don't, I mean, I know it's a job, and I don't want to knock that. For some people, they do take it serious. That is their bread and butter. They support their family from it 100. I guess what I'm saying here is, you know, unless you have all this paperwork to say, you know, I've been doing YouTube for 10 years, here's my stats, my money stays, you know, steady, etc., you know, they're it'd probably be hard to get a loan because your money doesn't stay the same on YouTube. It's not like a regular job where you can say, you know, this week I have 40 hours. I know that I average umpteen amount of hours. My check's probably going to be about this. To whereas YouTube, you know, you can have a good month and you can have a crappy month. Like, let's be honest here. You know, this is the more deader season for ads. Around Christmas time is, and again, I'm not a big channel, you know. Sorry, guys. I hate when I look sweaty around here. Let me stop. They say, you know, around Christmas time, that's when the ads bang because, you know, the companies are wanting to push out those Christmas ads. Oh, Kristen, a pool, again, I've mentioned, I have an above ground pool, and I'm waiting for a pool filter to come now because my goofy tail left, my filters are hooked with the hoses. Anyways, long story short, I left that during the winter, and it cracked, the ice cracked one of them and busted it open. So I'm waiting, which it was a junky filter anyway, straight up. But anyways, I'm waiting for a filter right now. So there's so much that go, yeah, Lindsay, exactly. Is there going to be a baby Ruth floating in the pool, you feel me? Like, pools upkeep are, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're going to get a pool, just a heads up, the chemical, the filters, depending if you have a sand filter or not, the cartridges that go in your filters, pools are a whole entity in themselves. If you're thinking about getting a pool this summer, guys, go for what suits you and your family. Don't go for the biggest, baddest, bougiest. One of these little pop-up ones that they work amazing. Don't worry about the bells and whistles. If it's got water and it gets you wet and you can get into it, that's all that matters, honestly. And an in-ground pool, guys, is a whole different entity, honestly. Yes, Mustang. Pools you got if it breaks. For you guys, okay, let's just be honest here. I am a slacker to some stuff. Okay? I'm not even going to sit here and lie. I keep it real with you guys. I clean my pool when it's open probably once a week and a half, but, you know, it stays clean. I'm not letting know every Tom, Dick, and Harry in it. You know, I don't let people with oils in it. You know, I don't let people in my pool that have a bunch of, like, the oily sunscreen. That'll get your water. You guys ever been to somebody's pool and it's got, like, that, or, like, when you was a kid, went to a public pool and it's got that, like, oil sunscreen floating? All that stuff will, like, tear up your freaking pool. You don't want to get in there with a bunch of makeup. Then you got glitter and shit floating around. Exactly. Keep it simple. 100. But do you guys see Foodie going out there checking the pH levels and all, putting the chemicals in? Really? You guys, there's times that I've let my pool slip for a couple days and went out back. Now, mind you, I have a massive tree line. But yeah, Lindsay, pool water. The new makeup remover. Oh, wait a minute. Not to get off topic. Did y'all see the other day when she said, I'm not making this up just to be on... Thumbs up, guys. It really helps our little channel. Did you guys see where she said something about that the spit... something about enzymes in the spit had break down the makeup or something. I don't want to, don't quote me. Yes, chat baby. Welcome, love. Thank you, Kung Fu Jim. Yeah, guys, it helps our little channel out, and it's free. What was it, you guys? The enzymes in this, yes, the enzymes dissolve the makeup. Well, all these makeup companies, honey, and different, they're in the wrong business. You guys, I'm just going to get a spittoon, keep it beside, you know, the bed, and anytime I need to take off my makeup, just, like, I'm like, really? Really? You guys, we should look that up, just to debunk it. I know it's a myth, but honestly, like, where did she get this at? Where, honestly, what would make you think, like, the enzymes in your spit, or did somebody tell her that? Did somebody say, oh, yeah. JC, dude, I'm surprised she hasn't got a sty or something by now. I'm not even, like, joking. Yes, Stephanie T. That's what I just said. Like, I am surprised she has not got a sty or something. Like, she'll be like, and I'm like, what are you itching? Like, the other night in the bed, she's like, I'm like, what are you doing? Where are you itching? Yes, Kai Bear. Now, I could totally see that the enzymes in saliva break down food. Totally. Yes. Fupa fingers, fupa fingers. That sounds like a bad character. Fupa fingers. Like a bad animation. Like, Captain Fingers to the rescue. Yeah, oh, and then it's like, was it that what it was the other day? She was like, and I was like, what are you doing now? What, like, sometimes she just makes it so obviously, and she'll be like, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're not even trying, or she'll be like she was talking about, what was the movie, you guys, where she's like, it smells her fingers, and she's like, I do that. I'm like, of course you do. Yeah, Fupa fingers. All right, guys, so I think with the foodie note, I think that, you know, yes, superstar, absolutely superstar. You know what's crazy, though, is one of my best friends, she's older than me, she said that this girl used to be so mean to her in school, and she was like, you know what? She's like, that's why you stick your hands in your armpits, and this girl was really mean to her, and she said, like, unfortunately, the girl was mean, and they would ride bikes in the same neighborhood, and the girl was always mean, but it was, like, the only friend that, like, you know, like, you got that one kid in your neighborhood, and you're like, oh, man, I gotta play with so-and-so, and they're the mean kid. Anyways, my friend said this girl would always go like that, and she's like, yeah, and that's why you're mean to me, and that's why you stick your fingers in your armpits and smell all the time. And she said the girl just rode her bike off like, oh, I didn't know you see me doing that. Yes, guys, I got the stupid Fupa fingers stuck in my head, Dre. I know. I'm like, Fupa fingers, Fupa fingers. All right, let me stop. Okay. the shit, you guys, I find like, I was down by the Bat Cave, the wicker chair down there the other day, and I kept like looking through the notebook, and I would find like shit that we wrote like on lives, and yes, JC, we are gonna move right along. I was finding like scraps of shit we had wrote, and I'm like, some of the things that we were, see, Lindsay, we've got, you might be onto something here, you might be onto something. Okay, guys, let's roll on. So, long story short, Foodie's back in sad mode. She's eating. The medicine's wearing off. She doesn't know does she want Pete's to live with her. And that's pretty much to wrap that up. I think we're in for an interesting week. I think it's going to be a long week, guys. Yes, I think that... I think it's going to be a long week. I think that maybe Nadar's, because you know she's kind of seems like she's missing him right now. I think Nadar's going to be into the picture. Guys, I'm going to have to flip this fan around right quick. I'm just getting too hot, and then let's talk about Jen. I'm going to flip this fan right quick. Give me 2 seconds, and you guys, Jen, I don't know if you're up to speed with Jen. I gotta flip this little fan around. Fiddly foopa, fiddly foo. Hold on, let me flip this fan around. Yes, Widow, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. Well, we won't see Amber for another couple days. Yes, yes. All right, guys, let me flip this fan around. I'm burning up. Give me 1 second. It's just, I'm too hot. Hopefully you guys are still going to be able to hear me with this fan. Yeah, Amber's going to be MIA. Sorry, there was a daggone every time that I'm on live with you guys. I don't know if it's like a, you know them things that look, I've mentioned it before. Sorry, there ain't nothing like, you know what, lips that I would say. Lips. Every time I'm on live with you guys, you know those Japanese beetles that looks like ladybugs? I was like, Lindsay, I gotta, yes, I needed to flip the fan. Can you guys hear me all right? And I had you know what lips in that. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Not a good look. Captain Fupa to the rescue. Captain Fupa. Yes, you got to worry about kid. That's another thing, man. If you got neighbors with kids, you got to put up private property signs. Lindsay, you might be onto something here, buddy. We want to see Captain Fupa to the rescue. Fighting Fupas all around the world. Sorry, guys. I cannot stand when I'm on here and my lips look like crustaceans. The Krusty Krab. All right, let's turn that off. Crustaceans. Welcome to the Krusty Krab. I am using Laneige, and this is one... I got one of these for the giveaway there, little buddies. So share, leave a like. Our giveaway is going to be Beast Mode Status, my friends. This giveaway this time is going to be spectacular. It's not this size. I don't know. We got a lot to discuss. But anyways, there's an Laneige kit that is the Sephora birthday gift for free you can pick this year. You don't have to buy nothing. Sign up for Sephora's rewards program. It's not this size, but it's a good size. Our giveaway is going to be beast mode status. So share on your little Twitties, your Facebooks, share. Lou, thank you. Alright, I know. Aaron's like, okay, LifeByJen. Let's get into what is shaken in LifeByJen's land. And I'm going to leave this up, guys. I apologize. Okay, LifeByJen is back. And if you guys want to cover the video, not tonight, we will cover the video. I'm not going to lie. I skipped through bits and parts. She is so pumped about this. Okay, let's get right into it. I'm in my little... I had a blowout in my slippers. I use these for the camper. Okay. So, LifeByJen is back. I mentioned this in the video the other day, for those that didn't catch it. Night Dixie, night anybody that's going to sleep. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'm going to leave this up. Sorry guys, I apologize. I do get a little off track reading comments with the live streams. But we'll get really hardcore. And sorry, there was like a piece of blanket fuzz. But we'll get into everything again this week. Okay, so LifeByJen is back. As I mentioned in the video where I talked about her message on, I don't know if it was Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat or something, that I thought, honestly, she was taking time to work on herself. That is why she took a break from YouTube. I thought that is what the game plan was going to be. I thought, she was going to take a break, come back and show everybody, you know, she had, you know, the drama going on with Foodie, the drama going on with Amber, of them, you know, oh, you're 200 pounds heavier, yada, yada, yada. No. No. I thought, you know, Jen's going to make a comeback. She's going to come back, you know, out of the chair, at least lost some weight, negative Ghost Rider. So yes, Dark, we're getting into that. So, like Dark just said, they are like the committee board of the complex. Now, I think that's an amazing that she has a hobby. What I don't think is an amazing is you need to work on you. I think it's very amazing. If you guys are new to LifeByJen, she lives in like an assisted living type deal situation, as Amber would say. It's like elderly people, disabled, and I think amazing. Help the people out. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a beautiful thing. But here we go. It's back to setting in the chair. It is back to setting... Debbie, welcome. It is back to setting in the chair. It's, you know, Jen's got her little notebook and she's got her pen and paper and she is doing big things. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be funny. But Jen needs a hobby. Yes, she's not getting out of the chair. That is my biggest qualm with Jen is, you know, again, I don't like to discuss, religion on my channel. Whatever you believe in, whatever it may be, whatever you believe in, that person, God, whoever, spirits, the universe gave you two legs. And the sad thing is, you know, I volunteer at the VFW. I'm part of our local VFW. There are people that have served our country that do not have legs. There are people that have got diseases, disabilities, that do not have the use of their legs. That's my biggest thing with her, you know, is she doesn't use her legs, honestly. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think that, I think it's terrible. I think, like I said, whatever you believe in, if you have two legs that work and you're not using them just because you're afraid to fall. Well, you're afraid to fall because you've sat in the chair too long. That's why you're afraid to fall. So, okay, so anyway, so they are part of the committee. The committee does like planning parties. A lot of people I read in the comments, we're going to get to the comments too. A lot of the people were like, well, yes, Amanda Dawn, she chooses to stay in the wheelchair. She does not have to be in the wheelchair. She chooses to stay in the wheelchair. That is one of my biggest and always has been qualms with Jen. You can say whatever you will about the other ladies. They don't move too far and go too far, but they do use their legs. They, like I said, but, yes, Uncle Buck, I agree. It sounds like a PTA meeting, 100%. So anyway, so their things are, they plan parties, and then I noticed something about cleaning the laundry room. Okay, cool if you want to help the building, but I'm like, don't you guys remember when they were like rearranging the cabinets, and she was like, reach that, get me that, grab that up there. So you'll clean the laundry room for the complex, but Jean has to do stuff in the house. Just like whatever video it was, they were making that sludgy edible water bottle TikTok thing. She was throwing that stuff around. If you guys recall, Jean was like, stop, stop, stop. I'm the one that's going to have to clean that up. My thing is, too, hey, Mr. Random, welcome, welcome, love. Thank you. My thing is, too, is, what if something happens in the laundry room? Jean were to, yeah, I highly doubt she's cleaning the laundry room. I would say Jean is probably cleaning the laundry room. What if Jean just per se, and just anything can happen in the world, let's just per se. What if Jean were to slip and fall? You can't have people doing physical jobs that aren't covered by law. It's a liability. What if Jean, let's just pretend again, what if Jean were to slip and fall and say, oh, I broke my back, or I broke my ankle, or I broke my foot? That is a liability to the apartment complex. So I think I don't know. So anyways, she is pumped. She is like a freaking kid with new school shoes on the first day of school. She is like, we are going to do this, this, and this, this, and this. Okay, fantastic. Yes, we're covering LifeByJen, Jennifer Gwen Ann, guys, that are new coming in or confused. My bad, I apologize. My thing is, Booker T, welcome, love. Here's another thing. So she mentions that she's going to start this members only, same as our girls. You have to pay to chat to be a member. Fantastic. I've said this before, whatever. It's their channel, not mine. It's their world. I'm just a squirrel out here. How do you, this is where I'm like, wait a minute, Ash grab. Reenie, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning. Good evening, good morning, depending where you're at. Late night. Okay, here's my thing. You took a break off for a month, month and a half, and you are coming in asking for money. That didn't rub anybody else the wrong way. That didn't rub anybody else the wrong way. That'd be like me saying, okay, guys, I'm taking a hiatus. Toodles, guys. I'll see you guys later. See you a month and a half from now. Hey guys, I'm back. So just want to let you know I'm starting up memberships. They're $6.99 and you can only chat in my members if you pay me. And these are just my opinions. I just want to put that out there. Do what you will. It is not my channel. I'm not saying, anybody, do what you want. It's your money. I just want to put that very much out there. You guys don't think that's strange? Oh, Stephanie T, I wouldn't. None of them. What are they doing again? And I've put this open for the replay, just also for the replay. Hey, there is a icon in the chat. Check out Kate Winslet. Yeah, so let's get to what Kate said about the money, okay? They need a car. They need a car, they say. They need a car, they say. They need a car, they say, to go to a hospital. She has a medical procedure that, now mind you, okay, if this medical procedure was so urgent, why wouldn't you there's a medical bus. And I want to iterate this for anybody that's struggling, just, in general. A lot of insurance companies, I don't know about the U.S. or about Canada, I'm in the U.S., a lot of insurance companies have a medical transportation. Some will get you a taxi. Some will get you an Uber. Some have like medical transportation. I just want to put out there for anybody, that may not have a car. Kate. Gotta love Kate. Anyways, oh yeah, it's definitely. So think about it, guys. Say that I'm on here and I've got to get this medical procedure done. Why wouldn't I catch the medical transportation? If it was so urgent and so I wanted to get this done and it was detrimental to my health, why wouldn't I catch the medical transportation if I had no other means of transportation? So I personally, again, these are my opinions, I think the members is for a car. No, G, thanks. It is it's like a leave-in hair mask, like a hair oil. I need to get a cut and a dye and get all this blonde out. Yes, Rennie, exactly. There's medical transportations and yes, Claudia, I had a bad experience with medical transportation. I have had one. Anyways, but long story short is, though, thank you, G, thanks. Long story short is, though, if it was so detrimental to your health and you had to get there for this procedure, you would figure out a way to get there come or high water. A lot of people were like, is it weight loss surgery? She's like, no. Now, I just want to iterate this. Okay. Some people are saying LifeByJen, and these are just my opinions, these are not facts, that LifeByJen has cancer. Okay. And this is probably going to put one hell of a target on my back, but if you're new to my channel, I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't beat around the bush. Your girl has had many unpopular opinions in the community. My uncle just passed cancer. Cancer is not something that you can just put on the back burner like, oh, I've got a cavity in my tooth. I need a crown, it's not something that you can just, oh my gosh, guys, I got this damn window open and the one in there, and, sorry if you see, there's gnats coming in. Anyways, yes, Catherine, so whatever it may be, if whatever's going on must be slow, because you cannot just leave cancer be. You just can't. So I don't understand. Okay, Kristen, and see, I know there's different kinds of cancers, but my thing is, if I ever heard that I had cancer, that little Aussie, that's a great, yeah, that's a great, it could be a hysterectomy. That's a great theory. Yes, it could spread, guys. Why would you put anything on the back burner? Thank you, Debbie. And that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you ever put that on the back burner? I have PTSD. I have anxiety. You guys, I need to go to the dentist right now again. You know, there for a while, I was going to the dentist there for a while. If you've been with me for a while, I've got to get back to the dentist. Thinking about the dentist gives me anxiety. The whole freaking time there in the car, I'm like, I don't want to go to the dentist the night before. I can't sleep because I got anxiety. I hate going to the dentist. But in the long run, I know I need to go back. It's what I got to do. But it's two different entities is what I'm saying here. How are you waiting to buy a car? And I wondered that too, Kate. Is Gene wanting a car because he's sick of... I think, you know, sometimes a car can be a good thing and a bad thing. If you're struggling with substance, if you're struggling with alcohol, a car can be a bad thing because you get out and about, you're in different places, different people. A car can be a dangerous thing if you don't have your addictions under wraps. They really can. You do you. That's always what I thought. Remember the story that he ended up erasing, talking about, you know, leaving the girlfriend and the dog in the car. Remember that? And he erased it. Okay, anyways, moving on. So, yeah, they want a car, they want memberships. I think that, and okay, so I read through the comments. The comments are off the Richter scale. Now, here's my thing. You guys know I've been really busy. I try to get through. I try to read your comments, all of them. I read them. I used to, every time before I gain a little, I would go through everyone and heart them. But know that I do read every comment. Jen is in the comment section arguing with anyone and everyone that has something to say. There's not one comment that I noticed, and again, this is just when I checked, there is not one comment that is a nice comment that she's replied to. It's all the other comments. I'm like, really? Yeah, I'm like, not one, yeah, not one comment that somebody left that was nice. Oh, thank you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Everybody's like, oh, glad you're back. But let somebody had something to say, and she's like, oh, I'm like, damn, can somebody get a nice comment, at least a heart or something? Like, yeah, so anyways, moving on. Okay, so people were making in the comments, oh, I really 100%. They don't like negativity, but then they talk about negativity. It's like when things get a little boring, it's like, oh, well, just like we're going to move into Amberlynn, and Becky says that they don't need the haters. The haters do nothing. Becky, I'm sure they bought a couple of your snapback hats there, bud, and a couple of your fancy t-shirts, but, you know, again, these are only my opinions. So long story short, I looked before we're on here. Let's double check again. She had not put up a video. It was the I'm back, and that was pretty much that. And let's double check right quick. I like to be up to date. Oh, timeout. And then another thing. Hold on, I'll show it right quick. She's got, I don't know if she's drawn a, yeah, Debbie, I got Amber over here too. We're going to check this out. Hold on, guys. I'm going to cut the ring light for, she drew some kind of, I don't know if it's a heart. Is it a mole? Check this out. I don't know. It looks like she drew something up here on the side. And people in the comments were like, yo, you got a fly on your face. She's like, whimsical. Look at this. What is that? Right here. What is that? Henrietta. What is that? Doo-doo-doo-doo. What is that, though, honestly, on a real note? Dixie. Well, it is tick season. No, but honestly, though, what is... yeah, Kate, she's got some prison tats coming in strong. Hey, Kate, Gene is a jack of every trade. You never know. He could be doing some tats on the side. You know, he's an artist, low-key. That he's a jack of trade, guys. Stephanie T, she never had it before. I've never seen, yeah, Lindsay, I thought it was a heart too, or like, have you guys seen like, sorry, a lot of ColourPop and some of the brands have like those stamp star eyeliners, or like those hearts, or like stars and shit. That's what I'm wondering, because if you remember, before she took a hiatus, that, my daggone ice is melted. If you remember, see, this is my thing too, I want to say right quick. Remember before she took a hiatus, she was getting sponsored and getting free BoxyCharm. I'm sorry, but, right, Henrietta? It just looks weird though, because she doesn't have any other. Great Grebo, welcome, love. Lucky Charms. My thing is, okay, I know a lot of channels that are decent channels that buy their BoxyCharm that should be sponsored by BoxyCharm. Again, these are not facts, these are my opinions. Before Jen took a hiatus, remember she got a box sponsored by BoxyCharm? Jen doesn't even wear makeup half the time. There is so many channels that I watch that I'm like, dude, these channels should be sponsored by Boxy, and they still buy their own boxes. Like, Lindsay, welcome, love. Lindsay. Yes, it is her Harley Quinn tat. But anyways, there's not a lot going on with Jen. She needs money for memberships. Jean needs a car. She has a medical procedure that must not be of the essence because it's whenever they get the car. I don't know. So Jen is coming back, she proclaims, with other content. I don't know what that's going to be. Again, you have to pay to chat for the new memberships. I can't remember in the video. Yeah, Stephanie T. Blew my muffin top back blue. I'm like, dude, you got a BoxyCharm? Like, dude, I know there's a million channels that their content is strictly makeup that are busting their tails apart buying BoxyCharm. And they like, I'm like, are you kidding me? She doesn't do makeup content. She doesn't ever really discuss makeup. I'm like, so is she still getting BoxyCharm, but she hasn't been showing the boxes? So it'll be interesting to me to see if she comes back with a BoxyCharm, if she's still getting BoxyCharm sponsored. I was like, dude, like, there's a channel. I love this channel called Allie Dawson. Allie Dawson is just like us, guys. Yeah, exactly, Jen. Sorry, Stephanie. Jesus, God. She doesn't even wear makeup. She doesn't discuss. You guys know I'm always, and this isn't about me. I just want to put that out here. I'm not jealous. I can buy but you know, I'm always like, oh, this is a new product. Check this out. She doesn't stay up on the new products and even discuss really makeup on her channel. I love this channel called Allie Dawson. She's like us, you guys. She just cuts a rug. Like, she's just real. Like, she's not one. I cannot stand. I just want to say this. I cannot stand makeup channels that are just like they just think they're the cutest thing in the world. And again, like I said, there's a difference between narcissism and there's a difference between, you know, being like conceited. You know, you could say, oh, you know, I take care of myself, you know, but there's some makeup channels, it's like I watch the whole time and they're like, so today we're having this product and it's sponsored by. I don't like makeup channels like that. Again, I love women with confidence. I love people with confidence. And, you know, some of them, it's just like, whoa, you're way too into yourself. And I'm not about that life. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. Yeah, somebody, Captain Fupa, you guys know I don't know how to edit. But can we get a Captain Fupa? Can we get a Captain Fupa cartoon? Something. Yes, thank you, Lindsay. Yes, Kate, we have came up with a character. Kate, if you're still in here, we have came up with a character called Captain Fupa. Fupanator. We've came up with Fupa Fingers. Fupa Fresh. Yeah, instead of jazz hands, Fupa Fingers. The Fupanator 100. There you go, Lindsay, before you cut out. The Fupanator. Kate, we've been in here cutting a rug. We've been in here cutting a rug, boy. The Fupanator 3000. Vacuum, sweeps, and also scratches. It can be a back scratcher. Vacuum. It can get cobwebs. It can do anything. Sorry. JC's like, you guys, I'm about 2 minutes at it from being out of here. Yeah. Instead of jazz fingers. See, Lindsay, Fupa, it's Fupalicious. Fupalicious. All right, let me stop. Lindsay is going to be premiering. It's Fupalicious. Fergalicious. It's Fupalicious. All right, let me stop. It can be a reacher, a grabber. It can do yard work. It can zzz, zzz, zzz. It can trim the bushes. All right, guys, let me stop. Okay. So pretty much, yeah, Jen is just back. She's coming back with new content. It's got a Fupa bib. Yes, it could. There you go, Kate. You know those little back scratcher hands? I actually have one over there. Don't make me go get it. Yes, I love anything ghost stuff. I am down. I thought about there's an abandoned house over here. I don't know. I thought about checking it out, but I'm like, I don't want the federales to get me, but there's an abando down the street. I thought about taking a gander in, but yes, Lindsay's what was it, you guys? Did you see Lindsay what was it? Oh, Fupa Fresh. Lindsay's Fupa Fresh now comes with glitter. Dude, that shit was bomb. So let's move on to Shanny. Shanny. Yeah, so anyways, Jen is Jen. She's back. She says, I don't know when she'll be back. She's coming back with new. Yes, it can scrub multi pots and scratch at the same time. Yes, it glitters, it comes with glitter. Yes, Shanny also makes me the same way, Sugar Pea. 100. So Shanny is back and she is doing her thug thizzle. She is doing her thing. So Shanny was on the other day and she's in pain, guys. She's in the car and she's got this like vibe going and she needs to get some pharmaceuticals, Gabapentin, because she's in pain, guys. She's gonna do what the doctors say. She can't. This is her exact words, and check out stories covered it. Stories from the internet. Yes, little Aussie. It comes with a fupa wool. It can clean your laundry. It can clean pots and pans. Anyways, let me stop. It's fupa-tastic. Are you out, Stephanie? Thank you, love, for stopping in. Yeah, oh, we're just making it quick with the Shanny stuff. There's really not to. I just wanted to cover her new, what she's got popping. Anyway, so she's in the car, right? And she says she is hurting. She's in so much pain. And she's just got to do what the doctors say. She needs an MRI. She might have cancer. She doesn't know. What I think, and again, I want to put this out there for you guys and the replay. I do not wish ill intent on anyone. That is not what I'm saying with this. But if you lay up in the bed for 4 years and smoking the doja, as Mr. or Master P would say, you are not using your body parts. You sit up in that bed and you have gained all this weight. So, of course, you're going to have trouble walking around when you have laid in bed and partaked in the doja all day. Just like Jen, when you're not moving around, your body parts are going to get sore. Everything has been chilling up. You've been laying in bed for 4 years smoking the doja. Yes, and Amanda Dawn, I'm honestly saying that. I'm not being, if Shanny has, I do not wish her upon anybody. I want to iterate that back for now and the replay. Yes, that is one person I'm with you that Shanny is not my cup of tea, let's just per se. I'm gonna put this out here, and yes, Ambinator, losing muscle mass, there it is. I have a very hard time, and again, I don't believe much these ladies say, and they've created this themselves, unless there is actual factual evidence. I don't know, Amanda. I'm not wishing anything on anybody. I want to iterate that. I'm just saying, I don't believe anything that our girls say until I see factual evidence. They've created this theirself. They have created this theirself, unfortunately. When you do habitual things and lie and lie and lie, that makes me not believe things. I hate to be that person, but that's just the way I am. When I see people lie about little simple things, it makes me think they'll lie about big things. I want to reiterate, I don't wish bad upon anybody. If Shanny, straight up, I do not wish bad. Just want to put that clear and out there. But I just think that, exactly, Amanda Dawn, it's very hard to trust them. That's what I want to say, straight up. It's very hard. If somebody will lie about, hey, my sweater's purple and it's blue, what makes me think they won't lie about other stuff? So back to what Yes, drag covers it, crude AF. This is where my problem lies with Shanny, I guess I want to say. Shanny made a comment in the same thing talking about, and Monty Stories from the Internet covered it, that she can't be super mom right now. When was Shanny ever super mom? Because to me, a super mom makes sure their children has clean sheets and blankets and a pillow with pillowcases that just blew through 700,000. Shanny is not super mom. Shanny has never been super mom. There is a difference between having kids and being a mom. And Shanny's, like Monty, cleared it very, very beautifully. Shanny is a person that's had kids. Shanny is not a mom, in my opinion. 700, you guys, I'm a broke biznai out here on these streets. I bust ass off the frame to get everything I got. 700,000, and that poor kiddo, we're just gonna call them the littles from now on. Yeah, Dee Dee. $700,000. The boy didn't have a pillowcase on his bed. Let's just say the littles to be safe. The littles did not have pillowcases on their pillows. The light did not turn on in the bathroom. Now, I'm not saying you got to have some, it wasn't like one of those long bulbs that are hard to get that you have to order, you know, the long bulbs that go across. It was a regular light bulb, my friends. It was a regular light bulb. Now you tell me, I gotta go pee-pee in the bathroom right now per se, here in a second. I'm a bitch, but the Dollar Tree has light bulbs. And if you notice in the video, there was a bunch of shit powered up in front of the shower. So what shows to me, what littles do you know are going to go take a shower in the dark? Thank you, Catherine. Exactly. My dog's bed and blankets are cleaner than that. Phoenix, welcome, love. Welcome. Now, I said this the other night. See, and I get... This is why it's hard for me to cover her, because I start to get pissed off. If you can notice, I went from jokey to the change of my tone real fast. I said the other day, anybody watching this, anybody in here now, anybody lurking, anybody that watches this for the replay, if you cannot take care of a family member that you have, if you're taking care of your great aunt, your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your little, your guinea pig, your cat, your dog, and they're living in conditions like that, you need to pass the littles on, or your family member, or your animal, or you need to... Thank you, Ambinator. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Looney Bin. Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody. It's always been amazing. Thank you, guys. I know I got a little late. We're not going to stay on for too much longer. But, anyways, if you're not giving whomever, whatever, if you cannot take care of a family member, a little, a pet, whatever the case may be, it is not copping out. Do the right thing and contact help. Contact help. Contact the police, contact the fire department. I've said this before, you know, contact someone. contact your best friend, a family member, and say, hey, I'm at my wit's end. I just can't handle, you know, whatever the case may be anymore. And do the right thing. It's not copping out. Because you're giving them a better life. It's not copping out. And this is you guys can say, well, Kaya, yes, I have mental health issues too. Exactly. Dixie Norman said it 100. It's called a safe drop. Your fire departments, your police stations are open 24 hours. First off, I suffer from mental things. I've told you guys we're not going to keep, you know, going over them. But if Shanny is struggling that hard, she needs to get the littles to somewhere safe and get them help. I would respect that way, way more than what's been going on. What the hell? I would respect and say, you know what? I'm struggling really hard. Exactly. Hospitals. Thank you guys. I would respect that way more than the conditions that they've been living in. I'm just struggling, you know, I can't do it right now, you know, I need to, you know, I'm sorry guys, but I've got to get you somewhere. But you guys, 700,000, that state of that bed, you guys, I told you before, I don't want to keep saying the same things. That shit had me stuffed the rest of the day. Yes, JC, and Rev ripping and roaring and yelling at them. Dude, the other day they told them they didn't have money for food. Hold on a minute. We're trying to make money on stream right quick for some food. Do you know what they went and did? They bought pizza. That pizza was a new pizza that was out. Check out Crude AF. Dixie Enormous, where I'm at, they could have bought a couple houses, baby. They could have bought a couple fixer-uppers, hired a construction crew, and still had a shit ton of money left. Yes, Phoenix. So Phoenix was getting one. So they got this new double-crusted broccoli and cheese pizza. Rev is like stuffing it. At one point, he even goes like this with his nose. Henrietta, I'm sorry. I apologize. Damn, Henrietta. Fuck. Or, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Shit. Henrietta, we're gonna come up with something. We're gonna come up with, fuck. Damn, Henrietta, that just stopped me in my tracks, man. I'm like, I got my wheel spinning, but it's late as shit where I'm at. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to think, here. Henrietta, it is late as shit where I'm at. There's nothing I can do right this second. Henrietta, you're out west, aren't you? Yes, guys, Henrietta is struggling right now. Shit, Henrietta, I don't know anybody that's in California right now that, if anybody has any connections in California or knows any, Henrietta, see, I've only visited out west. I've lived out there for a minute. I don't know anywhere out west. Henrietta, is there a way that you can get to a food bank tomorrow? Yes, guys. Is there any mods still awake right now? I think all my mods. You don't have transportation. Okay, Henrietta, what are you on right now? Your phone? That's what I was going to say. Is there a church or somebody that, Henrietta, do you at least have a tent right now? Or somewhere like a little, like, safe haven? I mean, I know a tent's not a safe haven. Okay, awesome. I know some hotels suck, but at least you got a roof over your head. Henrietta, I would say tomorrow. I don't have any hooks right now. One of my best friends was just in California, but she moved back, and then, unfortunately, you guys, my friend Tyler got murdered out there, so unfortunately, I don't have anybody in California right now, or I would see, Henrietta, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if anybody here in the chat has any hookups in California or knows anything. Henrietta has a channel, guys. Has a channel, and it explains what is going on. And then in Stories from the Internet, channel Stories from the Internet, also in Stories from the Internet community tab, it is linked in there. Anybody without any West Coast resources, okay, get it Henrietta in her channel in the comments. And if you have any, I know resources are slim right now with what's going on, but it's worth a try. Even if you maybe know something, I know a lot of stuff is, because of what's going on, with the world, the resources are strung thin. But even if you've got any, or maybe, Henrietta, I don't know where you're at, and don't put where you're at in the chat, because, some people, I don't want anybody to, no, Henrietta, it did not, and I have no idea. I think all the mods are going, but anyway, Henrietta, you know how some people can be. Just because they may not like me, I don't want them to ever sabotage anything. You don't need any negative coming your way anymore. Anyways, long story short, maybe somebody in the community is close to you. I don't know. Paul, thank you. Henrietta, I'm so... Princess Juliet, Princess, welcome. I do not know how to... You guys, I gotta start hunkering. I am so with all this stuff. Yes, if somebody knows how to post a link as the chat, go for it. Go for it. If you guys... Or check out, yeah. I tell you what, go to Stories, if you gotta pop out of here right quick too, go to Stories from the Internet, Stories from the Internet community tab has it. I gotta start learning at least how to do simple stuff. It didn't, Paul. They're saying the mods can only do it. Amanda Dawn, do you know how to post the link, love? Yes, and Stories, Stories from the Internet has a lot of her info on there, guys. Just a heads up. And on the replay, guys, Stories from the Internet's community tab. Just, a heads up on the replay. I want to let you know. And Henrietta's channel, Abigail, explains what is going on. Just, for the replay. I want to iterate that. Okay. Go to Stories from the Internet. Okay, Grebo is going to cover it for us. There you go. Okay, let's rock and roll. There we go. All right. Okay, guys. So, Grebo will work on that, and let's move along. So, anyways, instead of buying groceries, long story short, we're going to move it on. Like I said, I don't want to, talk about food because, so... Should have bought groceries instead of pizza. We'll wrap it up there with that. And, yeah. I feel like they are setting up their next plot to make people feel bad for them. They are setting up their next thing. I often ask myself, just like Stories, it's like, who are these people? Have they not seen this video that is lurking around? And a lot of people will say, well, you know, don't cover Shanny. It puts, you know, okay, first off, I cover Shanny because I like to get the facts out of there that what is going on with Shanny. Dixie, I think you're good. I don't see anything. Oh, shit. You're good, Dixie. Just erase the message right quick that you just put. It's all good. Henrietta's got you. Yeah, here. Just erase, Dixie, your last message, too, for the replay. There you go. Boom. Awesome. Okay, anyway, so I feel like, you know, I feel like they are setting up their next. People feel bad for them. And again, like I just stated, that's why I cover Shanny. I want to get people to Drag's video. Check out Drag, not Sylvanus, Crude AF. Many people have the video. Many people have the video of what the condition of the apartment was like. Again, I want to reiterate, these people blew through $700,000, left all their belongings. People were offering to buy the stuff on live stream. I seen it with my own two eyes. We mentioned that somebody wanted the Jesus lamp in the background, and she was like, why do you guys want my lamp? That's so weird. Why do you guys want my gaming chair? Well, now half the stuff is probably sitting in the trash, and they're sitting there with no money, e-begging, and half the stuff is going to go to the dumpster. And I seen somebody in Drag's comments, or I forget, it was either Crude AF or Drags, and they're like, these people are ridiculous. Rev gave people permission in his live stream to go in that house and get what people wanted, so it didn't end up in the garbage. There was so much stuff, and you guys, they knew they were getting evicted from there. Shanny keeps saying it was an illegal eviction. No, it wasn't. She was live streaming, and she shows, then she says, do I have the papers, or do my husband? They knew for months and months and months and months. Months they were getting evicted, and they sat there, smoked the Chibas in the bed, and did nothing about it. Thank you, Uncle Buck. Exactly. Back in March, they could have been getting all this stuff, or found a friend, found somebody, and said, hey, can I have a yard sale, or put shit on Facebook Marketplace, took the stuff. We have different stores, consignment stores, that will give you cash outright. Instead, they left all the stuff in there to go to waste. So I feel like now they are just setting up their new thing where she's having all these health issues to try and get people to help, to try and get a new turnover. So anyways, we're going to keep our eyes on that, like I said. Jason was eating like a freaking wild banshee. At one point, he had freaking stuff up his nose. Anyways, let's move on to Amber and then wrap it up for the night. So Amber is back. Well, she's been back. But Amber is back with yuck bangs. Who knew that was coming? Because I sure did. I'm like, really? Really? Second off, can I ask you guys, who in the world eats potato chips with spaghetti? Yes. No. Post anything related on Henrietta's channel. Or make sure it's, I don't want anybody to, I want to make sure that it goes, or we can, Henrietta, are you going to go live? We'll wrap this up, and then we'll go over to your channel. How about that? Yeah, I don't want anybody to get things confused that I'm trying to, take away from Henrietta. I just want to iterate that. Anyways, let's wrap this up, and then we'll take we'll move on over there for the late nighters and late owls. So, I knew that the mukbangs were coming back strong. I knew that Amberlynn, once they kind of started selling the earrings, once Becky was kind of, and I do think Becky does enjoy art, but I noticed when they started kind of like, so, which, you know, why would you sell a mattress that $6,000, remember the infamous $6,000 mattress? Why would you sell that and then say you're going to go buy another one? I noticed when they were kind of starting to sell stuff here and there that maybe things were getting a little sketchy. Now, I don't think she's completely broke, but I do think, yes, great Grebo, that's a good idea, Henrietta. You might want to make sure you got somebody safe within the community to, yes, good idea, great Grebo. You guys know, unfortunately, no matter what people are going through, yes, little Aussie, we're going to, I gotta let the dogs out, and, we will, anyway, so, long story short, let's go ahead and wrap this up. I know it's getting late, and I don't want to take away from Henrietta, and, I know it's getting late, so, Amberlynn's back, and she called everybody idiots. Idiots. Hold on, let's just... Amberlynn is back, and she is calling everybody idiots. Now, guys, I'm sorry for the chat and the replay. I know some people hate when I... Brant. Brant, did you need some spaghetti and chips? Is that what it was? You needed some spaghetti and chips to be able to sleep? Yes, I need to be careful saying things like that. I said Foodie Beauty's favorite freaks and got the one, my car yuck bang, it got limited. But anyways, I don't think Amber is definitely, now mind you guys, back at the old house, thank you, Brent, too, by the way. Sorry, I got caught up joking about the spaghetti and chips. Thank you, love. Amber had Ricky and Eric to help chip in with the rent back then. Now here, she's paying the rent 100% herself. So, you know, you got extra money going to rent. Remember, she had to have Kim Kardashian's whole collection of perfumes. I'm sure those were 60, 70, 80, 90 bucks a pop. I don't know. NyQuil, what is up, love? Good to see you as always. Thank you for the super sticker, love. Thank you. Elizabeth, hey, great to see you as well. Good evening, good morning, good late night, depending where you're at. Hit the like button coming in, guys. Great to see everyone. Anyways, but remember, she had to have the little crystal looking perfumes that, you know, the fancy little perfumes of Kim Kardashian, and she had to have each one of them. And, yeah, Brant, I'm not, Kim is very, in my opinion, I want to put this, Bex, welcome, love. Anyway, sorry, I was reading good. Kim Kardashian's very superficial for me. You guys know I love my stuff. You know, I love to take care of myself. You know, I love stuff, but stuff isn't everything to me in life. The way I look isn't everything to me. I used to like the Kardashians, but I'm spent on them. Do I like the Kylie little makeup things that I've showed you now that they're on sale for $8? Yes. I think they're dope as shit now they're on sale for $8, you know, but, I think Kim, when Kim told, Kaylin the one day that, you know, they were out to lunch, and, no, we're wrapping it up, Henrietta. We're wrapping it up, honestly. When, Caitlin walked in, they were having lunch dinner, and Kim was sitting there, and Caitlin had on bigger sunglasses. First off, I love big sunglasses. And she was like, Kim leaned over, and she's like, you're embarrassing me. Big glasses are out of style. I think big glasses are timeless. A, they're called sunglasses for a reason, to block the sun, you guys feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, thank you, Brant. Yes, I agree. I like real people. I like outspoken people. Like, the Kardashians, to me, it's just about money anymore. It's like, dude, how much money can you have before you can be happy? Like, damn, dude. You got a beautiful house. You got a roof over your head. You've got an amazing pool, I'm sure, and jacuzzi. Like, how much money do you need? Damn, like, I get your groove on, you know. Yes, I agree. Yes, it's like, you know, I'm not gonna, I would, you know, I'm getting older, I'd like things rose up a little bit, but it's like, damn, like, plastic surgery and everything is not like, it's not a necessity, you know. Help people, like, we're over here, you know, trying to stick together as a small community. Like, do something with all that money you got, you know, do some big shit. Like, take a group of little girls and Jennifer, welcome, love, thank you, welcome, thank you. You know, do something. Kim Kardashian could do like a girls, you know, a little girls that have been through things, or, you know, they're in the system, or, you know, the littles, you know, I like to say as children, do a program for littles, do a program for teenagers. There's a lot of homeless in California and things. Like, do something with what you have. How many Louis bags and shit can you have? Like, I agree, Rini, I agree. Like, you have to, everybody has to be, as I say, cookie cutter. That's why I started or stopped watching some of the big channels on, you know, YouTube. Everybody has to look a certain way, and they all do a certain makeup look, and everybody has this cookie cutter effect, as I call it. You know, oh, I have these earrings. Oh, I have the Cartier bracelet that links. Like, dude, everybody else has, like, you know what I mean? Everybody has the same shit. Everybody's background has, you know, the white background with the candles and the flowers, and they've all got the same little makeup vanity. And I'm like, damn, dude, like, you know, go out of your box here. Your girl's working with some shitty wood here that I painted glitter on it, okay? You know, try to get these screws in by myself so we can put our little avocado calendar up here. You know, like, it is iconic, Brant. It is totally iconic. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, and I would love to have one. I'm just saying, but it's like everybody has to have. It's like their beauty starter kit. You got to have the perfect white vanity. You've got to have the little Cartier lock bracelet. You notice, like, when people start gaining money and traction, like we covered Micah Stauffer. When we covered the Stauffers that gave up one of their littles that they had adopted. She, you know, had to have that. But the little boy, he needed counseling, and he needed a notepad that would help him write, and, you know, things like that. And she showed this $5,000 Cartier bracelet, and people were like, you could have got Hux. You know, the little that, yeah, the cookie jar, exactly, Amanda Dawn. Like, people, like, I know people that have that in their house. Okay, Henrietta is going to go live, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. So, anybody that just got in here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a member of our community, Henrietta, I'm going to give a little spill because we do have some new people coming in. So, guys, I don't want to cut out on you guys. And for those of us joining, I know it's late, or super early. Some people are getting ready for work. Thank you guys for all joining me. We're going to head over to Henrietta's channel. She's going through some things right now, and we'll discuss that over there. I'm going to let her discuss it. I don't like to speak, you know, up on people's things. I like them to discuss their own things. I don't like to overstep my boundaries. Hit that thumbs up on the way out if you already haven't. It helps us out. Make sure you're still subscribed. I'm sorry you guys watching the replay. We have a lot to cover. We didn't get into this too hard, but we will really hit it harder this week. I really think we're going to be in for a busy week with all the girls. I think we have a lot going on. I think it's going to be fight for the title of the memberships. I think Amberlynn's going to go, mukbang it out. But like somebody mentioned earlier, payday is tonight for them or tomorrow. And they're going to be, maybe... I think they might shut her away for a couple days, but their payday's kicked in. So I give it about a couple days. It's going to be a fight for the crown. Brant, will you throw Henrietta's link right quick for me, love? Yes, fight for the title. But anyways, I think that, Amber might stray away since it's payday. But give it a couple days. I think Jen's going to come out with this whole memberships. It's going to be interesting. We've got to... Amy struck my channel over here, and that's a whole nother topic that we're going to get into this week. What is going on with Amy's life journey? We're going to get back to Amy since she thinks we forgot about her in her radar and thinks that, thinks that I'm just going to forget about this. And we're going to get back to... checking on what our girl Amy's life journey is up to too, because I think that she thinks because she struck my channel that I'm just gonna disappear. Well, I'm not going anywhere, just to put it out there. So beautiful. Yeah, stay. You know what, Rennie, if you can stay in bed for a minute, if you can do it, get some rest. It's a bit long. I don't know about y'all, but last couple weeks has been long. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. My love tigers, thank you each and every one of me for joining. I hope that everybody's doing well. Again, I'm going to use the restroom, make sure my creatures are right, and we are going to go over to Henrietta's channel. If you're watching this on the replay, Henrietta has a channel, Stories from the Internet. Monty, again, Stories from the Internet, in his community tab has all the info. And yeah, so as you guys know, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. I know I was all over the place. We got a lot to cover this week. Don't worry, we'll really get into it and hunker down. So have a great day, great night, and I will see you guys later. Kaya is out. Head to Henrietta's. If you're watching this on the replay, everything in her channel is going to have a video explaining what is going on. Have a great day, great night. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Giselle, check out. Brant's got it right there. Brant, before we go, is that Henrietta's link? Are you still here? Again, guys, if not, I don't know, you can only go to community tabs. I want to iterate this on your phone. So, Little Aussie, good night, love. Thank you so much for joining us. Jeff, Amanda, Paul, Jennifer, Brant, Sugar Pea, Mia, Cass. Okay, they're saying it's not a $. Sugar Pea is clearing up. Yes, Great Grebo, thank you as well, and thank you for your services. Always awesome, and I always see you a great supporter in the community. Yes, guys, and I know, like, some of you guys that just came in, we're going to Henrietta's, so you're more than welcome to join us over there. I don't want to seem like I'm cutting out on anybody. We're just moving the party on over there. That's all we're doing. Okay, go to Stories if you can't find it, guys. Stories has all the stuff linked, and check out Monty's Stories from the Internet. Great people. Thank you guys again. We're just heading the party over. If you're watching the replay, I'll see you guys, well, when I go to sleep today. We're going to cover more on a basis. Won't be so much interruptions, and I'm sure we're going to have a wild week. There it is. Great Grebo has it. There it is, guys. There we go, guys. There you go, guys. I'm not going to stop it. Make sure everybody can grab it. Make sure I'm pretty sure I subscribed the other day. Here we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Everybody grab it. Grab it. Thank you, Great Grebo. I appreciate it. I'll see each and every one of you over there, guys. I'm going to use, go pee-pee in the bathroom. I need to stop. See the things we're picking up off Chantel. I'm going to go use the restroom. Make sure my dogs don't eat out, and I'll see you guys over there. Give me about 5-10 minutes. Everybody got the link? Okay, just making sure. All right, guys. I love you guys. And don't worry. I know, again, this was all over the place. We'll hammer down, hunker down a little more this week and really tighten it up. This was kind of... Have a great day, great night, and Kaya is out.